Okay. That's how it is, that's how it goes. Can't really help it, hop back in. Tell them where to go. New future, new past. Waiting on the new past. Coming up behind you real fast. What did he do? Did he do it really?
Why did he do it?
What did he do?
What did he do? Why did he do it?
What did he do?
What the fuck is this, man?
What you do?
Are you sending?
Why did he do it? What did he do? Why
Are you
did he do it?
sending information across the wide stream?
What did he do? Why did he do it? What did he do?
Why did he do it?
What did he do?
Why did he do it?
What did he do? Why would he do that?
Did you touch Usher? What about Baby Bieber? Who did you touch? Why did you touch him like that? Did you fuck Meek Mill? Who did you fuck? Did you put your fingers inside of Diddy? Did he diddle you?
And then he turned them into superstars.
Ooh, to pay him back overnight. Turned him into superstars worldwide. Why did he diddle you? Why did he diddle? How did he do it? Oh, Diddy did that shit. Definitely.
Get off of me, Diddy.
You know Diddy did that shit.
Only virgin butts.
Diddy did that.
Boy
Only
version
BBs.
straight butts. Diddy did it.
BBs.
Diddy do it, though.
Is it worth it?
You work.
Let me search. What?
And he made them put their thing down and he flipped it in
And
reverse.
reverse it.
Yeah.
Didn't sound so peaceful. Other side. P. Diddles. Diddles.
Little diddles. Diddy did the diddles, didn't he?
Little Diddy know.
Diddy
Call
did
him Daddy.
Did you know?
Did you know?
Diddy did the diddle.
That Daddy did the diddle.
Ooh, Diddy did the
Did
diddle.
you know?
Ooh, Diddy did the diddle.
How did you
Diddy
know?
diddle. Diddy diddle. Diddy did
Did
the
you
diddle.
know?
Diddy did the diddle. Diddy did the diddle. Diddy did the diddle. Diddy did the diddle. Diddy diddle. Diddy diddle. Diddy diddle. Hey! Ooh, diddy did the diddle.
Down the pad real quick. Put your butt cheeks up. Let me see it. Ooh.
Oh, ow!
Ooh. Pull out the gloves.
Pull out the hand.
Did
pull out
Diddy
the
really do
butt.
it?
In the band.
Diddy did the diddle to Drake.
Did you touch Drake? Did you touch us?
Touch Drake.
Ursher, no. I thought you
Ursher's
were good.
complicit. Ursher
Thought you
did
were
that shit too.
Better boy.
If you see something,
Say something, Ursh.
Better save your ass, Usher.
like always,
Can't
Raymond.
put them butt cheeks up.
Usher was complicit.
he basically did it himself.
He did it.
Yes, he did.
Usher did it too. With Diddy and the crew.
How you think he did it? How you think he did
Little
the
did he
Super
know he
Bowl?
did it.
Diddy did it.
Little did he know he did it.
Diddy, 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 do it, diddy, diddy.
Diddy don't.
Diddy, do it, diddy, 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 do it, diddy, don't.
Diddy don't.
Diddy, don't, do it.
Yeah.
Diddy, don't, why'd you do it, diddy, no.
Diddy don't.
I can work a better man than this. But you're not, baby, you diddle those kids.
Diddy was a better
Diddy
man.
did a little kiss. Yeah, he did it. Diddy, why you do that?
Bad boys time to know.
Diddy, don't go that way. Diddy, why you do that? Oh, yeah. Diddy, no. Diddy, Diggy bone, Diddy bone. The kids, yeah, he bone. Diddy do it, yeah, they did it on his own.
Diddy did Biggie too.
Diddy do it on the bone. Let them kids know Diddy do. He took him to the bone. The bone throne, it's the bed, I guess.
Come to Diddy's bone throne.
Body down.
Diddy don't know. Bone throne.
To the bone throne.
Body down.
Worship the bone throne god. Ancient warrior Diddy.
Ancient warrior
We give you
Diddy.
praise.
You give him praise.
Well,
No.
no. To the spirit that haunts Diddy. It's not.
He haunts him.
Diddy is the bad guy.
Diddy
Not
did the things.
Yeah,
Diddy did touch Usher's Charizard.
Yo.
As we're finding out.
yeah. That's
Hey,
sad.
yo.
Touched his Charizard in his backpack.
Stuck his dirty fingers in that backpack, unzipped it.
No way.
Aaron, we love you. Thank you for popping in.
Oh, what up?
And thank you for being here, Dabber and Jody. If you're watching right now, get in the chat and say hello. Hit the like button. Yeah. So we I think we talked about this maybe a year ago.
Yeah, we were
Something
getting a
like
lot
that.
of accusations back then. A lot of
Yeah.
celebrities started coming out.
We weren't getting accusations.
We were getting a lot of accusations.
We were not getting
man.
accusations.
Accusations of being the best.
Yeah.
Mate, no. not
Guilty
that.
as charged.
May I approach the bench?
Well, see, that's why I want to see this unfold. We can look up a little bit in a minute, but really, it's just it's an ongoing thing that just as time goes on, there's going to be some wild.
Well, there's actual
ass
documents
stories.
now.
Yeah.
There's
It's getting more
actually a
serious.
paper trail now that we're going to look at.
So there's receipts.
There's at least documents that say some stuff.
Sean?
What
Sean
kind of
Sean?
weird shit? There's a lot of weird shit that they put in the area of like music industry, Hollywood shit. What's like where's your line?
Of
What
what?
kind of fucked up thing would you do to like get famous or
Would I take it up the ass from Diddy?
On camera.
That's a start.
On
you know?
camera.
On camera, would I be put in a dress?
Well, yeah, I think he's got a.
It's always a dress. Like
That's what they say. They're trying to.
Is that like
know.
a rapper's worst nightmare is to be put in a dress?
Well, they make it seem like black
Well,
men.
There's.
Yes.
It's not just rappers.
Yeah, see, the conspiracy kind of is that, like, yeah, he's just trying to, him and a lot of other people are just trying to make the black man weak.
Yeah,
and,
emasculate.
Like, emasculated, stuff like that. But there's also gay black men. What about them? They're not
Yeah.
emasculated.
Yeah.
Not
Lil Nas X.
fuck
What
the shit
about?
out.
Thriving.
I mean, what about black men that just aren't worried about being in a dress,
At all.
I think
Yeah.
it's funny.
Yeah.
There's that, too.
or just cool with,
I think
or
it
just
was
like wearing dresses?
the most
Yeah, Lil
recent.
Nas X.
The most recent one was Lil Baby, I think, that P. Diddy put in a dress.
No.
He does this all the time, it seems like.
He's done it to everyone.
Yeah, pretty much. And it's all for like a photo shoot that's raunchy, or it's like I think he like kind of sells it to them in a way of like everybody does it. It's edgy, people, and then they get in it and they're like, oh no, he wanted to belittle me.
He got me.
Like
He got
that's what
me.
it seemed like. But.
have a little bit of something on you.
So I stopped reading about what the accusations were.
Yeah.
So-
I mean, we're gonna get
We can
into
dive,
it.
Okay.
dive in a
We're-
little bit.
We gotta do the preamble. We gotta
Say what's
talk
up.
before we talk.
Okay, so yeah, I'd seen the stuff, but I think Cat Richards is my main source of information.
Cat Richards,
Cat
Cat
Williams.
Cat Williams.
Yeah, Williams
Ah!
says some wild shit.
I'm having strokes. I'm having strokes. left
Who's
and
the
right.
other? Orlando.
Orlando Brown.
Jones.
Orlando Brown.
Yeah.
Is that who? Another? He's fucking.
He was the guy from
crazy,
That's
too.
So Raven.
But yeah, he's from
yes,
Nickelodeon.
yes.
No, that was Disney.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
So no, it was or maybe
He's had some wild accusations.
He said some wild shit in public. And so has Cat Williams, but I mean, Cat Williams seems kind of impervious, right? Like,
Yeah. It either seems like he, is too rich to fuck with.
or he's lost his goddamn mind.
Yeah. Or he's just chasing clout with the,
Like going
with the
after
conspiracy.
way
getting
more
arrested
famous
here
people.
and there. Yeah.
They punching up. It could be like that. I don't know, but he does seem. But he also seems afraid. That's the only side of it that's like maybe he does believe it because he does have a line of where he'll talk about. He's like, now I know I can't cross this line.
Yeah.
And say names or say specifics.
But I know that Diddy killed Tupac.
But lizards are smarter than people.
He said that. He said lizards. were
Well,
smarter than
he's
people?
talked about some lizard people shit, some lizard alien shit, and Illuminati. He
aliens.
loves talking about the Illuminati, and it's just like, man, I don't know, like if it was real, wouldn't he be dead, or just like his reputation would be so? Is that what it is? That they just killed his reputation?
They discredit you.
So maybe they clip you up in bad ways and
That's
like
what
take
they
you out
did
of
to Andrew
context. Oh, you didn't have to do much digging or taking out of context there.
I mean, he was trafficking women. I don't know.
Yeah, no, there's
Cat
no
Williams
right
is
side
just
of
a
history.
crazy comedian. Let's be real.
Yeah, I mean, and it's very possible that if anything is going on, that they approached him because he was huge.
Oh yeah, so
know?
basically, yeah, he had gotten away with it for a long time. Especially that one girl that tried to blow the whistle on him, and then they got away with it. Then, right? They said
Tried to
that
blow the whistle on who?
on Andrew Tate forever ago. They were saying that they had trafficked women there. That the girlfriends called their boyfriend, or the boyfriends called the police on them.
Yeah.
And they
It's
showed
been
a video of
been
her
going for a long time.
picking up a pizza. So it's all good.
But I don't know. I wonder what Cat does say about being offered those things, because I remember he said they asked him to join, but it was something he wasn't willing to do.
I
It's
was
either,
asked to join the Illuminati.
it's either signing your soul away or to do something gay. Why
Yeah.
is it always?
It's always
They're
'Cause
never
you don't
going to put
wanna
me
do-
in a dress. And it's like,
dude, wear a dress,
what's
man.
wrong with wearing a dress? What is, is it just the meaning behind it? Or is it like when Houston makes me summon Baphomet?
Yeah, it's under duress.
Yeah.
It's in a dress under duress. And
Under
look what's under that
duress.
duress.
There's a joke there somewhere.
There is a lot of jokes.
Under the dress.
Yeah, under the dress. That's what I was hearing. But no, if the only thing standing in between me and a lot of money is a dress, dude,
I'm in the dress.
I'll always wear a dress. I'll only do that. What? Why is that your line?
I mean,
I get if you believe in a soul, like signing some weird document.
yeah, signing your soul away, because at that point, if it's true, then that's true, and you do have a soul, and it can be damned or taken.
But if you don't believe in it, it doesn't really matter. Or do you remember that guy who sold pieces of his soul to
on Etsy?
Jewish people?
Oh.
Or no, to non-Jewish people, and he was Jewish. Something like that. There was a discrepancy where he didn't believe in a soul, but he knew people did, and he wanted to donate so you could buy 1,000th of his soul or something like that. That was fun. That was a fun guy.
Take a little bit of my
Be around.
soul.
But are those binding? Doesn't there have to be some otherworldly notary there? Some angel notary, demon notary?
To stamp it.
Yeah, something. It doesn't seem like a human could notarize that document. Let's just say that.
Let's keep it above board. Are you Clarence? Come here. All right, we need to go over some paperwork. Looks like you made some mistakes here. Age? 22? You are obviously 67 years old. Your balls are hanging to the floor, my bruv. And also, bruv, you need to put pants on. And we're British. We're the British Devil Brothers. The Devil Bruvs.
Yeah. So do you like the white water or the blue water on the water cooler?
I like the blue water. I like it cold, so it's really not.
It's not already hot. I wouldn't bathe in the white one.
I mean, it comes out cold, but since we're in hell, it starts boiling anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Well, it's a lot better than what we had in Ibiza.
In Ibiza?
Yeah, in
We do
Ibiza.
like to go to Ibiza.
Don't even get me
down.
started on Barcelona. Barcelona.
Barcelona.
I feel like you speak differently, so I don't know. Barcelona. I still hear your voice in there.
But so we need to go over these documents. Anyways, yes, there are three
It's like you own
devil
1,000, but he
notaries
did do it in a dress.
because we want this moment to be hell for you as well. So
I'm in thank you for your patience.
actually, fuck you. So we need you to sign in blood.
Did we split this whole, or was this a single? I don't remember.
What?
Did we split this one?
The
The
whole?
whole?
The soul?
Yeah.
The whole soul?
Was that 50-50 or 70-30? We didn't talk about this before.
Is he cut out of it
Clarence.
completely?
Oh, I didn't see him here. Hello.
What?
Were you
I've been here the whole. I've been here the whole time, fellas.
I thought you were in a different office or
No,
something.
I was
We
here
were-
the whole time.
I was assuming you were at the front desk here, and he was
The
off doing
front
paper-
fucking desk.
work.
I
Taking in the
Outrage.
I
soul.
thought we just appeared to be notaries because they start to make the deal and we just poof in.
And we're like, hey, all right, so no, come over here. Come over to where I am. I'm not walking to you. Come
I
here.
can't scooch any closer.
We don't move. We just we stand where we are. So you come here.
coming.
You're
I
done
like
with
that.
him. You're done with the devil.
Here I come. I'm coming.
You only get a certain amount of time face to face with the devil. The rest of the
Time's
time you're
very
dealing with
valuable.
us.
You don't want to see him.
And then so the whole
Is it like
time
the
the
Three
dude is
Stooges of
well.
like
So
lawyer
the
style?
moment becomes hell for the person who's signing their soul over, right? So they're getting we're warming you up for hell because you've sold your soul, right? So you're going to hell.
Then maybe you get real picky about like their S's look like 8s, you know, and that upsets you. They're gonna have to redo that. The documents for
you're
the
talking
wrong
about
type.
Yeah, so it's the whole time
gotta
the
put 'em
dude's
through
like
something.
about to pull his hair out because we're just talking
we're
and
making
making it hard for
Yeah.
him. Really, just by the fact that we're like talking over each other and talking about different.
We're not
things.
organized.
Yeah.
We're spilling papers out of a lawyer bag, that box, that lawyer rectangle.
Yeah. But anyways, that's what a rapper has to go through when they sign their soul and their whole over to Diddy.
It is a whole ordeal, you know.
They are.
Yeah, it's gonna be an ordeal for that whole.
It's
Yeah.
at the bottom of the NDA. Just right there.
It's
1,000th
at the
of
bottom
your
of the
soul,
NDA. Diddy's going to be in your bottom.
100% of the butt.
Yeah.
1% of the soul.
Yeah, it's
that's
gonna
not
be
bad.
a whole lot more than that NDA.
In the ass.
Yeah.
It's a D and the A.
Yeah,
There we go. Again, there's jokes embedded in what we say. It is in there
Embedded,
somewhere. You just have to figure it out.
like
It's like a
Diddy's
puzzle.
going to be embedded in that ass.
Okay.
negative 3.5 inches in there.
So should we look up like a list of artists that Diddy has signed?
We could start there.
That's a long list, I'm sure.
Lil Wayne, is Lil Wayne one?
No, that was
Birdman,
Birdman,
right?
and he's been straight up that like Birdman watched him fuck a woman.
Made him get head from a girl
when
like
he was
14.
when he was like 14. He made a grown woman give Lil Wayne head.
Okay.
Because if you at Young Money, you fucking.
I
That's
heard
what
a
he
really
said.
good stand-up joke about this guy losing his virginity, and he said that the stripper was doing childish shit to his dick, like blowing raspberries on his dick.
Oh, that's
Wait.
Okay, so
wait.
he's-
I don't want to hear that again. I don't know what you
he's-
said. Don't love it.
he's
Bad Boy.
he's bad boy.
Bad Boy Entertainment.
All right.
He's the founder.
All
Yeah,
right.
so of course you
I
got
need-
Biggie on there at one point. I think was he also on Death Row for one? I think.
I need a list of
They had one.
where.
It was like the third. If we keep going to, it was in there though. There we are.
Former.
Yeah. That looked like
You
it.
got Notorious B.I.G., Craig Mack, Faith Evans,
Yep.
112.
Tanya
That
Tucker.
total.
Mario.
Let's see. Any other ones I recognize?
Black Rob,
Dream,
New Edition.
Foxy Brown, Boys in the Hood.
Pitbull.
Yeah, New Edition was in there. That's cool. Pitbull and French Montana. Oh shit. Yeah, a lot of people under his belt.
Man.
I honestly thought there was more.
There has to be more, right? Because he signed fucking like there's people that he's like
associated with, like maybe not
that
directly.
he brought up.
Yeah, because like Usher's not on that list.
Bieber.
Maze.
Usher found Bieber, so it was like a
So Usher introduced Bieber
Downline.
to Diddy.
yeah, and then Diddy introduced Bieber to strippers.
Dude, have you not seen the videos of Bieber? You had to have been. Were you not here the episode where we
think
watched
you
the
were.
video where he was trying to take Justin Bieber to a strip club?
No. I was not.
He's like, I want to see some girls.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
Because I've been seeing a lot of dudes.
Yeah.
Been seeing a lot of dude dick.
I'm ready. Okay, you ready for the girls now? Okay, you think you're ready for the girls, huh? Well, we'll see later
Once you can
tonight
handle
if
the
you're ready for
boys,
the-
you can handle
yeah.
the girls.
It's literally a phrase that they would say, I feel like. No handling
Gross.
until we handle you. But yeah, that shit's fucked. Did you like any old Diddy songs? Like, I remember I had a Puff Daddy album. The
Yeah.
white one?
Oh yeah, that Come With Me Now.
Puff Daddy was sick. P. Diddy was okay. Diddy, I don't know much for. I don't think he
Was
actually
Diddy
made
on
such
Shake Your
much
Tail
music.
Feather
Now that was a Bad Boy Productions.
for the movie?
Let's see, Bad Boy Entertainment. Was that a Murphy Lee? And was that a Nelly?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so it wouldn't have been Murphy Lee and them. It would have been who was Nelly's boys?
The Saint
I'm thinking
Lunatics.
of the Saint Lunatics. Was that Nelly?
Yeah.
Because Murphy Lee was in that shit then. Okay. So I am thinking of the right ones. So that was
Atlantic. Atlantic was P Diddy stuff too.
see, you may have owned it may have had,
I
big
loved
shares
Atlantic.
in other record companies or something as well. But Bad Boy was his. So you
Yes.
may have maybe look up some. Yeah, you said
I do know.
associated.
I love Maze. I do like some Maze. Welcome back.
These guys are not giving me what I want.
What are we looking for?
Artist Diddy discovered.
Okay. P Diddy
Because like
signed
Usher
artists.
is like the big one, and so they've been talking about. A lot of people have thought there was a weird thing between Usher and Diddy, like the whole time.
Yeah.
Because he was a child. He was a child when he was put in the care of Diddy.
The weird one that I always see is them talking, and he's like, yeah, when I think Usher was 11 and I was a little bit older, and we'd wrestle in the living room. You remember that? It's just like kind of being like Charlie's uncle about it. It's like, you remember that? You remember those times? I was just like, yep, I remember.
So- Sean John was like a big company, right? Like
It was.
the clothes.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Just Google artist that Diddy did, but I think it's funny that Jody was also like, I think he assaulted Kat Richardson.
Yeah.
That.
That's who you said Kat
Oh.
Williams was.
You said the same one.
That sounds
What did you say?
stupid. Who would
Yeah.
ever say that? Wait, Cat Williams is what I said.
Yeah, that's what you.
That's
ended
what
up
I was
saying.
talking about.
I just so especially with and there's just a lot of videos out there of because Usher and Diddy are
Artist
tight.
Diddy did.
They're tight.
Yeah.
And so it also seems like he may have butt fucked Usher into wanting to do the same thing. I don't know.
You think a lot of it's just blackmail, or is it like?
But it seems like Usher is complicit. Like
it
they
all-
look like boys.
Yes.
a lot of the conspiracies say, yeah, it's like about taking the picture of you and about getting the video of you fucking so they can bring it out.
And these are just
and use it
conspiracies. Nothing
to
is proven
Use
yet.
it to threaten you. But is it more likely that he just grew up in a time and community that did not accept gay people and he was always gay? And then so he like kind of had to be on the low down about it. Had to like fuck his friends on the sly because he like couldn't be open.
Yeah, and now it's just turned into like a hazing type thing.
And then it just turned into that's how it is. Like Diddy's like that, but
Did-
you know,
yeah,
we don't
if you're
talk
going-
about
He does, and he's weird. He like,
Yeah.
even when he's confronted about stuff, he gets weird.
Okay.
it. Yeah.
There's like some interviews and stuff. Like I know we
I wanna
watched
see it.
some of
50 Cent,
them.
him and 50 Cent's hilarious.
Dude, 50 Cent does not like
Yeah,
Diddy.
he
Yeah.
straight up calls him gay.
He
all
does
the time.
not-
What is it?
the rainbow-
Yeah, what's the funniest?
The rainbow
flag.
flag, or he says something like that. Report to the something other.
Yeah.
So let's see.
Report for General Diddy. Black Peter. Oh, wait, that. Responds to Joker costume.
yeah, there's all these clips are fucking good.
And Fab and Jada and everybody, they made a compilation
He
video.
looking
with you 'cause
fancy,
They
dude.
said you
That
were sounding
clip.
real suspect on the interview.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
I hate that that's a broad term.
No, I
for
didn't see it.
acting
You didn't
a little
see it? I
gay.
swear to God.
Come on, man. You saw that on World Star and on the gram.
Check this out. When they started playing the game, the pause game, I would definitely.
That came from Harlem too. By the
Yeah,
way.
it came from Harlem.
What's the pause?
I definitely
The gay stuff.
would say
pause.
some. Oh my! Whoa! The crowd would be like, "Whoa! Did he just say that?" You know what I'm saying? I don't play games. Y'all know. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown man. I don't play games. But,
Why? What?
Yeah.
Why?
Did you
Compilation.
Wait,
Nah,
that
I was-
look
What
like-
did you say? What did you say about the pause game?
What?
What is that?
That's like saying it's like we're coming all over everyone's asses.
And people be like, pause.
Right.
And just to call attention to you just said
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
some gay shit.
Like,
but again,
what-
this comes from like this comes from like a different kind of generation and like a cultural thing.
I can't
You know
stop
what I
thinking
mean? Like, and there's always parts of every culture that is like completely abhorred by gay people and
Yeah.
by being gay.
yeah.
Well, see, there's also
So
we haven't even mentioned it could have the grooming thing. So it's like
Yeah.
him just secretly being gay and like only getting to fuck straight dudes because that's who's around and could never come out is a different story than him grooming some people and like
Yeah,
using
kids.
his connections to fuck younger people and manipulate them. And
Yeah.
that's a different story. But again, from what I thought, I always thought it was just that he was like kind of in the closet. And like,
Right.
kind of comes out in weird fucking
Look at
ways.
that jacket. He looks
fancy as
fabulous.
hell.
I'm just thrown off
Look at
by
all the different furs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was
look,
like,
this
there's all this
multiple
liquor
furs.
and
That's
lotion
Fox
on the
meat.
shelf too.
Hey,
The liquor and lotion?
you know
Liquor
why,
and lotion.
you know why they have lotion.
I know.
It's some Cetaphil or whatever. What is that?
You
shit
do.
called?
You've said what it is. Yes.
coming off of being in Miami a night of partying, I don't really remember what I was saying.
And I love how he's
worse.
just like,
I like it. That's
a
the
great
worst
pause.
possible answer. You did that shit.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Would you like a reminder?
Yeah, sure.
Play some.
Hey, yo, listen, yo, I love it all.
you
I
go.
love it all, man.
I like when you like this, Daddy.
Where you put my bag?
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping.
Who's he calling daddy?
I think that's from that other clip. If you, we can watch this one, but it was on the page before.
That was you.
Scrambling.
I said what?
You said, I like when you do it like that, Daddy. When you scrambling and scraping for shit.
Hey,
You
man.
like to see him struggle. See, that's weird. Like seeing
What I was
someone
talking
struggle.
about.
Nah. I mean, I was
You don't
caught,
go back
no,
and
no,
look at that stuff and laugh?
I mean, it could be funny. I don't really be on it like that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like,
Are you
I'm
gay?
sure
know,
you
I
play
just
never-
Charlamagne's compilation against Diddy's
Oh, we have a
compilation.
bunch. We have
Charlamagne.
yeah. I mean, I also
We have an allegations against Diddy compilation.
Oh my god.
what
This
she
is
just
crazy.
Damn, dude.
This is a gotcha interview, dude.
They're clowning on Diddy.
Yeah.
I also don't do it because I know I'm bad at the game. I know I say like reckless stuff out my mouth that's just not maybe adding up to with somebody who's homophobic, but I'm not homophobic and I really don't care.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
What
I
did he just say?
But
So
I'm bad at the game and it's probably hilarious. I would love to see it. I would love to see the video compilation.
It's hilarious.
50 came up here and he was giving you flack for the asking Fab to party. So he'll ask you. Oh, he'll ask you to
didn't
play
really
play
party.
the clip, man.
Yeah, play the clip. Go ahead.
Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
We partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party, you know what I'm saying?
I asked 50 about that, and he said you did the same thing to him. You asked him to take him shopping.
Yeah.
That was the
Yeah.
What? I'm a nice guy.
I'm glad he's wearing sunglasses.
Yeah, because he's just crying. He's crying. Oh man.
Anytime I see someone wearing sunglasses, I'm usually relieved that they're wearing sunglasses.
Yeah.
Like I would never wear them, but like I bet if he didn't have them, his eyes would be going crazy right now.
I
don't know why.
With Fifth, he loves me. He loves me.
Do y'all really
can't
have a
see
beef?
it. I mean, y'all can't see
man, I
it.
wanna see
Y'all can't
more
see that he
receipts.
loves me.
But see,
You really hold on. You really think that's hate? You really, when you really break it down, you've been out here a long time. You know he loves me.
I don't think he like you.
You know he
I don't
loves
think
me.
you like it.
There's something.
But you know that he loves me, though.
That's what I'm saying. Is he takes his glasses off and he's talking directly to somebody.
You know that he loves me. If you think that's hate, then you don't understand true
No, he
love.
loves me.
I don't think he like you.
Okay.
But why not? Y'all both passionate. Y'all both
I don't
work
know.
hard.
Yo, check this out. I don't know.
Like, y'all
I don't.
both the same.
No, we are not.
Okay,
we are not the same.
But I mean,
we are
as
not
far as
cut
the way
from the
you
same
guys
cloth.
work and work hard.
Yeah, and you know, I mean, I respect that. I don't never hit him with no, nothing. I don't even think of no other man. Besides, if I'm thinking about another man, I'm thinking about uplifting. I'm not thinking about all that. All them
And
gnats,
down.
You know, they can't really touch me. Y'all, at the end of the day, y'all see and y'all know what it is. You know, the track record. Y'all know the business
Rubbing
acumen.
that
He's shaking
watch.
real
Y'all know
bad.
the
He is
community
shaking.
service.
He's nervous.
Y'all know what I'm about, and when he does that, it's like funny to me. I don't really take it personal. I know he has a different sense of humor, and he's just not in my life.
He's
Let's
not
see.
joking. 50 was not joking though.
No. We'll see 50 talking or Cat. Did Cat Williams talk about him too? Was he one of the one? No. Well, you got Meek Mill. Just doing that shit.
We'll get into what like the actual court document says.
No,
but
See if you see one of them talking.
Yeah, I love some
50
more of this.
or-
Oh yeah,
or
I want to see that one where he calls him like the Rainbow Patrol. Oh God.
Okay, so-
Report to the
Man, Breakfast
report
Club.
to the end of the rainbow.
We'll try to get those clicks. I'll do anything. Fuck that.
Now, Fifth, when you continuously call Puff gay, does that
No.
affect your relationships in Hollywood?
I don't call him gay. I said
Let me read it. Let me read
Okay, read
it,
it.
Fifth.
Oh, my God.
Sorry, I can no longer help you guys. Soon you will all be gay and happy. You are all now left under leadership of Puffy Daddy. Report to the nearest rainbow. Dinner thieves in theaters.
Report to the nearest rainbow is just it's objectively funny.
I love that he was just pretending to look at the magazine.
Why are you doing this to me?
Yeah.
50's so charming.
I just say gay and happy.
Wouldn't you don't you think?
I think
Curtis?
it's funny. Yeah.
I like how he does his son.
I also think he's dangerous. He will fight. He will send people.
Oh yeah,
he's
he's got killers.
Yeah,
but
he'll
no,
do
he
some sketch
recently
shit, but
made a bunch
he's
of
so
videos
charming.
roasting his son, asking for child support in his 20s.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's hilarious.
Yeah, he made a whole video about cutting him off, like a whole it was.
That guy
raised
looks
by
like
some-
Gerard Butler.
Yeah, he does. Fuck yeah, I don't know
Fucking
who he is.
Leonidas, that guy looks like Gerard Butler.
In that romantic comedy he was in.
And that one, yeah, that one where he was with the
Jennifer
girl,
Aniston?
yeah, with the bodyguard or some shit.
I don't
That's
remember.
the movie with
I
Whitney
thought he was a
Houston.
cop.
Yeah.
I might have seen it.
Report to the nearest rainbow. But even then, again, that goes with the same thing of just like some old shit of like, gay's gross.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
where that's kind of where it comes from 50 Cent for sure.
Right.
And again, why would if Diddy was like that? Why would he ever, like, I don't know. Why would he ever come out like that?
Oh.
though?
So
Ooh,
this
that's
is
the bad
so
one.
this is the one where they talk about going to the strip club, and this is the one where he confronts him about not seeing him in a while.
Okay. Okay.
Just so it was 48 out. His parents dropped him off with P Diddy when he was like 15, And he spent 48 hours with him because he was like wanting to sign him and wanting to show him the life to get him to sign.
Yeah.
Basically.
Oh my God, that's just funny.
Check this out.
But yeah, Usher dropped him off.
Yeah.
As soon as you turn 16, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you rock this every time you come to LA. Yeah, this gonna be yours.
Oh, cause his car. Yeah.
LA, it's a little dusty, but you know, look at the front shot.
Give him a Lambo at 16.
Minute.
Drop top.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna be driving this next year.
Yeah, when you get 16, you come down there. You gotta, you know, where your
Didn't
I mean,
get
I'm
his
15.
gifts.
You could ride in the passenger seat. I got my permit. Now that.
No,
Not yet.
You can't drive shit like that.
that's not what I said.
No.
Let's slow down. Let's slow down, Josh.
Okay.
Let's slow down.
I mean, that would work though.
Yeah, the keys is yours. When you know.
I'm driving
you're
this
16.
today.
You get the, and then
Again,
when
he's
you're 18,
being
you get the
daddy.
house.
Playing daddy.
Mansion.
Okay. I get the mansion.
Pantry.
He's like, you'll get this and you'll get this mansion.
Isn't give him the house?
That's what
too?
he just said.
Mansion.
Oh, and I get
Mansion.
Okay.
Go.
I'm good to go.
Yeah.
All right.
And then when you get 18, you get the house. You get the mansion.
Okay. I get the mansion.
18.
When you get 18,
So
You
where
get the
are we off
house.
to now?
Where would you like to go?
I mean, wherever you want to go. Where are we going?
We just so check this out, yo. Justin, he's in. You ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy.
that we
having the
weren't
times of their
expecting.
lives, like you know, where we hanging out and what we doing.
What is that
we can't
weird
really
planter back
disclose,
there?
but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. You know, I have been given custody of him. You know, he signed to Usher.
I'm signed to Usher.
I had legal guardianship of Usher.
Okay, so this is where it starts to get.
So he's like, I'm like
broken
your
down.
granddaddy.
Yeah, he signed to Usher, and he has legal guardian because he was like acted like his older brother. He was in a bad situation. Weirdly, from Chattanooga, I don't know his situation with his family
Yeah,
necessarily.
I thought his grandmother was.
Yeah, his grandma.
Okay, I don't know.
Lived here. I don't know, but apparently he found him, and like, I think it was a thing of like he had money and he was poor, and he went to his family. It's like, if you let me adopt him, I'll be his daddy.
Yeah.
No. And you know,
It's
from
cool.
there,
I'm
I
just
don't
gonna
know,
be his daddy
but
forever.
yeah, he did get documentation of owning us. I I'm legal guardian.
That's what he just said.
of that
Listen.
motherfucker.
Legal guardianship of Usher when
just
you know
really
he did his
hate
first album. I did
what's
Usher's first
going on
album.
with his hair
I don't
and hat.
I don't have legal
Looks like a
guardianship of
lesbian.
him, but for the next 48 hours,
Oh, and he said, I think he said it there. He's like, I don't have legal guardianship of him yet.
you know, he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So
Trying to adopt Justin
we
Bieber
gonna
too,
go
and like
full.
he didn't.
Buck
Justin
full
Bieber's family
crazy.
wasn't broke.
We're going buck full crazy.
You know, they're like Canadians that had some money, so I don't think they're signing away their kids' guardianship like Usher's parents
To
did.
Puff Daddy?
Yeah, I don't think they would go full on.
Crazy.
I'm taking this out tonight.
What you want to do? What you want to do over the next 48 hours?
48 hours. Let's go. Let's just go get some girls. Let's go hang with some girls.
Now, what I wanted to hear.
That's what I'm talking about. What a hound! What a little buzz out, like 15-year-old. What?
He
Let's go get
just
some
thought that
girls.
was what he was supposed to say.
Whenever you want to tell your story, we're here for you, boo.
And then here's
What's up, man?
when
You good?
I'm good. How are you?
Young.
so he's a little bit older
Okay.
now, and Puff Daddy.
Nothing happened that Puff said.
Diddy is pissed, and
But-
Justin is scared.
Justin Bieber has grown beyond him at this point. You know, it's like
Yeah, he's eclipsed him.
he's bigger than him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, so he's like threatened by him. You never let me party in
Yeah.
your butt anymore.
All right, let's see.
What's up, man? You good?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, young brother. Everything's good.
Everything's
Selling
great.
out arenas and everything. Starting to act different, huh?
Oh shit!
You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Yeah, there's that. But also, I don't like people that are like that. Oh, I see you. I see you doing good now, huh? You about to rob me? the way that you're being so threatening
on
about my
camera,
success.
and this is on Diddy's official.
Nah,
yeah,
not him.
793,000
That
subscribers.
sounds
you
about
think?
right.
Diddy with the little music mark.
Watch Diddy teach Justin Bieber how to swag walk.
What? Yeah, okay.
Justin
He's gonna
Bieber
put on the
joins
jacket,
Diddy's
right?
Dirty Money crew and learns how to swag walk.
Dirty money. That's the DM.
That sentence.
I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, business.
How is no one just
whatnot.
But look at how scared he is, and he's like, we don't hang out.
In contact with me, through all my. Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, business, partners and whatnot. But you never really got my number, so.
Correct.
My number?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you my number.
Yeah.
It's 555.
Yes. Okay.
5555.
Okay. 55. You heard that? Okay, well, I'm here to, because you've been a big supporter of mine, all jokes aside. This right here is my young brother right here. He's been a big supporter of mine. My album's coming out, and we got the crew going around now. You in New York City, and we got the Dirty Money crew, and we wanted to make you an official member of the Dirty Money crew.
Are you
right?
serious?
There you go.
That is
Justin
that is
Bieber.
swag.
Is it your swag? And then you got to do the swag walk, too.
Okay.
I got to show you the swag walk.
That is swag.
Okay.
Are we going to get claimed for playing a Diddy
No, probably.
video?
Yeah. We didn't think about that. Well,
Nah.
we're pausing good. Well, except that last time.
Yeah, we're pausing great.
But no, I think it's so out of touch if he posted this or his team posted this, not realizing how awkward it felt. Like if this was truly just like his team being like, "Look how sick Diddy is,"
Yeah.
and it's this awkward. That's how it's so far out of touch to me. But it's kind of scary, man. I don't know that's why this shit's gonna be weird.
I can't wait till we get into the juicier bits.
Yeah.
Juicy bits. Well,
Yeah.
I can look up some.
Oh, and y'all want to see a video of him and Usher together?
Yes. I do.
Now, is there a young one of them? Because I kind of want to see
celebrities speak on their awful gay experience.
That's
the whole thing.
That's what you want. That's what we wanted.
And this was 11 months ago.
Yep.
Yeah.
Inside the
Perfect.
Yeah. I mean, let's
Usher
check it out.
reveals how Diddy molested him. This was 8 days ago.
Man, it's a lot of stuff that Mace and Usher know that they ain't telling about Diddy.
The cat throw for some reason.
He used it as a punctuation.
Yeah, he did.
All right, y'all gotta see
I'm
this.
gonna throw this cat.
All right, I didn't know if we were gonna stay on it, but at least for the cat throw.
Man, it's a lot of stuff that Mace and Usher know that they ain't telling about Diddy. There's a lot of
it's like
stuff
hitting
that
a
they
cigarette
know.
at the end of it.
Can you imagine, bruh? Can you really imagine?
This
doing
seems scripted.
I'm doing it.
Usher, though? Usher used to stay with Diddy too.
And but do I regret it? For the fact that he wants to be called Cinco.
Right.
I know that he probably has some, something with it. But I'm like, hey, you know what though?
Usher's so smooth.
Do what you want, man.
You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy camp?
According to a man, Usher, he's saying that Usher gave him herpes and wants Usher to turn over
Again, it's okay
his
if
medical
all these
records.
people are just gay. They're making, that's not the problem.
Yeah, but that's what they try to turn it into. That's like evil gay thing. But it's
that's why
it's the kid grooming.
That's the problem.
That's the thing. Is that like
that's why it gets kind of muddied up. Is because a lot of it's just like, oh no, if he's just fucking gay.
But it's
that's
also
fine.
wrong if he's making people do sexual favors for fame.
Yeah, exactly.
So
that's sexual harassment, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm seeing, let's see, just to start touching on it, the things I see here, where the court case started from his ex, Cassie, and she started a lawsuit in November. So that's, as people start to come out, I think things are getting tacked on to it.
All right.
But she claimed basically, a lot of manipulation, sexual assault, physical abuse, would force her to have sex with male sex workers. So I think, it seems like a lot of that, like, on her specific story, it was more like he was manipulating people, fucking a lot of male strippers or male sex workers, and making everybody fuck. It's kind of like he would just love to throw the sex parties where he would like just wanted everyone. In his mind, he's like, I want everyone to have a good time. And see, that's weird to think that he was just trying to have a good time, but he kind of forced everyone to have a good time. And that's where it gets fucked up too. There's so many layers to it. I don't know what, what thing's the worst or like where to draw attention to because.
Oh God.
It's muddied up.
Okay, that's some
we got
legal
some
language I don't
documents.
understand.
Bad Boy Entertainment Holdings. Oh, they have a holding company too? They just hold rappers' money.
Sorry, I'm just like kind of skimming.
Crime of violence motivated by gender. Okay, there's some to groom and sexually assault his former assistant.
Okay.
He used this position of bad boy. Wait, Mrs. Doe obviously understands that she too had been sex trafficked. So there's also sex trafficking claims, it looks like. Forcing women into non-consensual sex. Hold on, go down. Sex not an isolated incident or unique. Okay. So the assistant's going to be a big help in this case because she's going to know all the whereabouts.
Oh God!
There's like
so
actually like a
triple teaming
full
her?
on. Yeah, there's like a full on.
Okay, so this is a lot of steps here.
She was 17.
17-year-old. Where was it?
Hold on, I'm trying. There's like
find the start of it.
Well, okay, so this is the
factual allegations.
Factual allegations.
Oh, fuck off.
So there's
That's
ones
crazy.
that haven't been, verified yet.
All right.
Defendant
Daddy's House Recordings. Yeah.
Wait, Daddy's House is another recording company of his? Defendant Sean Combs? Yeah. Daddy's House.
Yeah.
Is that like what the actual recording studio is called, maybe? And then the record company is Bad Boy?
Okay.
It's Daddy's favorite show.
Okay, so you've got the plaintiff, which is Jane Doe, and then you've got, 4 defendants. You've got Diddy, Harv Pierre, and the third assailant. So these are so she's claiming that she was gang raped.
And forced to have sex with other people. That's another one I feel like
Wow.
is common.
In 2003, Miss Doe was a 17-year-old 11th grader residing in a suburb of Detroit, Michigan. At the time, Mr. Combs was 34 years old, twice the age of Miss Doe, and one of the most well-known and influential music artists of all time. Wow. He made sure that you have to put that in there.
Put the respect on there, and then you can say whatever you want.
A decade earlier, Mr. Combs founded Bad Boy and installed his longtime friend, Mr. Pierre, into the role of president.
Mr. Pierre?
Yeah, Harv.
At the time, Mr. Combs had many connections to Michigan, including, among others, to the Black Mafia family, a drug trafficking and money laundering organization that is rumored to have seeded Bad Boy. Accordingly, upon information and belief, Mr. Combs' associate, including Mr. Pierre and the third assailant, spent significant time in and around Detroit, Michigan. On one evening between the spring and fall of 2003, Miss Doe was out with friends. It was not uncommon for her and her friends to frequent bars and lounges in the Detroit area. Certain of Mrs. Doe's friends were well connected with people in the music industry. On the evening in question, Miss Doe was with friends in a lounge when she was approached by who she later learned was Mr. Pierre. Mr. Pierre was with his own friends, including the third assailant. Mr. Pierre, the third assailant, and their friends were dressed in suits. Mr. Pierre repeatedly complimented Miss Doe's appearance, saying that she was hot, among other things. He then began talking about his self-described best friend and brother, Mr. Combs. Specifically, Mr. Pierre continually stated that Mr. Combs would love to meet Miss Doe. Mr. Pierre even called Mr. Combs and put Miss Doe on the line. Mr. Combs told Miss Doe that he would love to meet her and that she should accompany Mr. Pierre to New York City in a private jet. Shortly thereafter, Mr. Pierre directed Miss Doe to go with him to the bathroom at the lounge. Once inside the bathroom, Mr. Pierre began to smoke crack cocaine from what appeared to be an aluminum can.
Damn, he doing a little pop can for it?
Why did he make her watch? Okay, I'm sorry.
Wait, what do you mean?
Yeah, because he needed her for the aftermath.
Yeah, after he finished smoking crack, Mr. Pierre suddenly took out his penis.
Yeah,
and
took it out.
Demanded. Oh no,
suck dick.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's
fuck.
His real quote is "sucked it."
Yeah. Miss Doe's head went. Oh no! After sexually assaulting Miss Doe, Mr. Pierre directed her to accompany him, the third assailant, and a third member of their group to an airport in Pontiac, Michigan, where Signature, a fixed-base operator, had prepared a private jet to take the 4 of them to New York City.
So I already missed something. She was a prospect to join the label?
No, she just knew people. She was just at a club. She was 17 at a club, and some of her friends were involved in the music industry.
That's a weird overlap of like, that's still sex trafficking when you like take someone underage, drug them, and put them on a plane and fly them to Miami to fuck them.
I don't think she smoked crack.
Well, yeah, but you see what I'm saying? In that scenario,
yeah,
it's still
she's sucking. She's at least sucking dick and being.
It's just like even if
around.
they're
that's not
even
not
if
good.
they're willing. The scenario is still trafficking. You're still like,
you'd have a hard time calling that trafficking, but it's grooming.
Picking up someone and moving them to another city to fuck them.
Not against their will, like it seems like.
But no, people that are being trafficked don't fucking. They think they're gonna be treated well. It's not like everything's a slave situation. A lot of them are like think they're being treated well, and they're like they think they're in love. Just like Andrew Tate's girls, right? Like,
my boy Andrew Tate.
Yeah, they were in love with him.
Yeah,
like,
true. Okay.
Girls don't. A lot of young girls
it's
don't
a
know
pump
they're
and dump
being
situation.
trafficked.
It's a pump and dump.
Yeah,
classic pump and dump.
They don't have to be aware of it for it to be.
Okay.
Man,
you've changed my mind. Yes.
Okay, so they fly her.
Yes,
they
that's
fly
trafficking.
her.
That's over the board.
Yeah, they fly her to New York, and they go to Diddy's home studio. And
house.
while they were there at Daddy's house, Mr. Combe asked Miss Doe to sit on his lap and take a picture. They have the picture.
And her parents.
No, not her parents.
It says
there was a girl there recording before, like when she walked in, and Diddy was there with her parents watching the other girl record.
So some parents were smart enough to come along if they were allowed. But again, I think he would make it a thing of like
ply her.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't put out enough plates for your parents.
No,
for dinner.
So then they start to drug and booze her up.
Yeah. Well, see.
While the evening became a blur, Miss Doe does recall Mr. Combs' disappearing the third assailant on her incessantly stroking her body, asking to see her ass and telling her how hot and sexy she was. This is a kid. Various other pictures taken below in the studio that night, leaving no doubt that Miss Doe was in Mr. Combs' New York City studio with Mr. Combs on the night. Yep.
Yeah, he's being gross as fuck, being fucking felon.
Okay, so that's that one.
All right.
That was bad. And I guess it was the one of his ex-wife was the one where she was claiming a bunch of shit that he was doing to the other artists, and I don't know.
This is another one.
Meek Mills just keeps saying, "Why do you keep asking if I'm gay? I'm tired of this." But at what point are some people gonna break too? Because like, again, it's the kind of that effect of like once someone comes out, like people feel more comfortable, and it's like, oh, well, you can't really get him unless you have a big lawsuit.
Yeah,
so it's like
it's gonna be
that's
like
the time to come out
Cosby.
and be honest, because you need like a bunch of people to really like, make it stick.
It's so funny. Meek Mill.
Oh, and they saw that he was following like a gay porn Twitter and lit him up about it too.
Yeah, people are coming after him. I don't know how involved he seemed like a victim as well. So it's kind of borderline. Was he mentioned in the new lawsuit? Maybe not yet. I don't know.
Where's
Yeah, he will not answer. Okay, so it says that they tried to reach out to him. He refused to take the calls from the news sources and said we'll talk about the allegations in court. So I don't know if he's saying that he's like riding for him, or
his
if
ass. I love it.
I don't know which way he's saying that, like we'll talk about it in court, if he's like trying to protect himself.
He is a fruit pop.
73-page document. It's pretty big so far. It'll grow.
This is gonna get big,
really
guys.
grow.
I think he was, I think he was behind a lot of fucked shit over the years.
Yeah, but I wanted to find that one section that they're talking about, because I don't know if it's from either of those documents we were just looking at.
What section?
where it mentions
me?
the rapper. And so his name is redacted, but there are context clues that people are picking up on.
Oh, okay.
That it's him. And it's that,
so his lawyers told him not to talk about it until the court case, and that's why he's not responding. To shit, because he's like,
but in that it's like that Diddy admitted to having sex with this guy.
Oh, okay, so he admitted, not allegations against him.
It's
he's like, don't tell people that.
It's someone saying that Diddy said that, I think.
Okay.
Whoever is the
He's
plaintiff.
convoluted.
Yeah, it's a lot of he said, she said bullshit.
Yeah. But it's basically them being like, Diddy said he fucked me. And then he's like,
Shut the fuck
That was
up.
a crazy night. We all like.
That's how I have everything.
I also
why would
fucked
I
his
not?
wife
Why would
and
I
the
not take a
neighbors.
pop in the pooper for a life?
Yeah.
You know.
Shit. That's a good point. And if he was like that about it, it'd be a lot. It kind of belittle the whole thing. Yeah. I don't know. I do like Meek Mill, so.
I like the
So
term
they don't
take
know-
a pop in the pooper.
So we don't know who the producer is, or do they know who the producer is suing him?
I don't know.
Okay.
I just keep seeing like little clips of shit. I haven't actually looked over the shit.
Well, so there's these two court cases. This is what comes up.
Okay, because this one, the NBC saying that
one filed
producer
12. Oh, there's another one. One filed 1206, page 1 of 14. Well, there's quite a few.
This is the Jane Doe one.
Oh.
So the one we were looking at is the Ventura versus Combs. She's not.
Is that the
doing it
ex-wife?
anonymously?
The ex-wife had a case. Yeah,
Cassie.
Ventura.
Okay,
yeah,
that's
her.
Okay, so
There's some allegations. There's a lot of
I'm
physical
looking-
abuse too. Sexual slavery.
Oh.
Ooh. That term's pretty crazy.
bad.
I'm trying to find because it said that there are parts that are redacted.
Oh, okay.
And I'm looking.
That's
for those
kind of a
parts.
bullet point. Dark times.
Hang on,
spent
did it say
trapped.
blew up someone's car?
There's a lot of
Blew up
shit.
a man's car after he learned he was romantically interested in Miss Ventura.
Oh my god!
After he makes her fucking prostitutes and shit. That's a weird to be like that, right?
She ran out of his apartment with a firearm in pursuit of a rival industry executive whom he learned was nearby.
Okay.
Carry his firearm in her purse just to make her uncomfortable and demonstrate how dangerous he is.
Oh. That one seems bad next to all that shit. Oh, that's bad shit. Let's see.
Mr.
Let's see what that
Combs.
says. He was prone to uncontrollable rage, frequently beat them savagely. Oh. His beatings were witnessed by employees of Mr. Combs' staff, Bad Boy Entertainment, but no one dared to speak up. Following these episodes of horrific abuse, Mr. Combs would immediately attempt to hide Miss Ventura and the evidence of his violent rage. He would like make her stay in the house and shit, so people wouldn't see it. Made her carry the gun, which again doesn't seem that bad for some reason. Unless she was really uncomfortable with it, maybe. Let's see. She tried to escape, so he kind of had her trapped in a weird way.
Yeah.
Raped her. So she was trapped under the guise of like he scared the shit out of her, would make her do shit and put her in a position that she was so afraid to say anything or leave. Yeah, that sounds like that's real.
Factual
Diddy
allegations.
did it, dude.
Diddy
There's no fucking way.
Diddy definitely did it. We're gonna call it.
Yep. But is he gonna go to jail? You know?
Maybe.
Is he gonna buy his way out? Because he knows a lot of people. He is so deeply connected. Like how he came up. Do you know his story of how he came up as a party promoter and shit?
I thought it said that there. That
it's
like
weirdly inspiring that he like he came to LA with like no money and he threw parties, and so he would invite people and sometimes celebrities would show up and like he would network. He was the best networker. And then eventually would throw boat parties and he was the cheapest party promoter. So like a lot of rappers and shit like that, they could spend 10 grand with him and have a tiger there and shit, like, because he would make the connections and know how to get deals, and he would like pull off crazy parties for real cheap. And so that's how he came in, was being like a party guy. And so then the parties got crazier and crazier, and with more money and power and connections, it just set loose a beast in him.
There is so much in here.
Yeah.
What's an FO?
So it's a freak off. The first time Mr. Combs hired a man and brought them in. Hold on, I need to zoom in. Okay, the first time Mr. Combs hired a man and brought the man into his home in Los Angeles, the man, Mr. Combs, and Miss Ventura wore masquerade masks and ingested drugs. Mr. Combs directed Miss Ventura to perform sexual acts with this man while Mr. Combs watched them. He masturbated while he directed Miss Ventura and the man to do specific sexual acts. The entire encounter lasted multiple days. Mr. Combs began to call the arrangement a freak off, or FO
for short. An FO? You want to do an FO? No, please, Mr. Diddy.
He had a no, Diddy. I don't want to FO. We're gonna FO.
Freak off, and it would last multiple days.
Yeah,
they'd be in a drug-fueled boner rage for like 3 days with male prostitutes around.
At certain points during Miss Ventura and Mr. Combs' relationship, he would insist on an FO weekly. Mr. Combs would repeatedly tell Miss Ventura that this practice was our thing and our secret.
FOs would take place in hotels.
The trumpet.
The National Hotel.
They just had to throw that one in there for an extra stinger.
Oh my God! Just naming all the places
All
they
the
would do
secret
it. All
towns.
these freak offs.
Freak off
set
Oh my God! Miss Ventura was eventually instructed to use websites and escort services to find male sex workers to participate in the freak offs.
I mean, again, if you just already noticed, he's always getting male sex workers.
Yeah,
he's never getting extra girls.
Look
He's
at that
fucking
large, lumpy
his wife,
dick,
and then he loves watching someone fuck his wife,
right?
And probably fucking them. And that doesn't say that clearly, though.
No, these assistants would help set up the freak offs, including by setting up the hotel suites with baby oil and Astroglide.
His daddy's favorite show.
God damn.
I don't even
but
know.
I
But
feel so bad. This is fucked for her.
Oh
Fuck
no,
yeah,
dude!
She's
He's
trapped.
making her do this.
IV fluids in the days
He
after the
scared
freak
her
off to
into it.
recover.
It's fucking
Oh my
weird.
God. They speak to each other and then would specifically tell Miss Ventura where to touch the
Copious
sex
amounts
workers.
of drugs.
Combs would say things like, grab that big black dick, and ask her, how does it feel? That's so fucked up.
They were doing ecstasy, coke, GHB, ketamine, some pot and alcohol, of course, but GHB is kind of fucking wild.
During
to
the
throw on
freak
that
offs,
list.
there's so much about freak offs.
I love that FOs are just a thing in the actual legal document.
During the freak offs, in addition to directing Miss Ventura and masturbating, Mr. Combs would use his phone, laptop, and tablet to film Miss Ventura having sex with the hired sex worker. He treated the forced encounter as a personal art project, adjusting the candles he used for lighting to frame the videos he took.
Wait.
He's
trying.
These are artistic videos.
So
Yeah,
far,
he's-
again, we have not seen that he's fucking the
I'm
male
trying to film
prostitutes.
paintings.
He's masturbating and telling them what to do. Like
I didn't
he's a
do
director.
anything.
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything wrong.
He's trying to direct a thing.
art.
It's an art piece to him. This is a different angle I didn't expect. I mean, Diddy's creative
If
in every
anything.
field, right?
Oh,
you know,
God.
It's
does-
freak
it
offs.
comes
It's our
out
thing.
everywhere.
It's our secret.
thing.
It's our secret thing.
Most importantly.
While Miss Ventura quickly deleted any photographs of video sex acts if they were taken on her phone, Mr. Combs repeatedly made clear that he retained many videos of the freak offs. He was
He
able
could-
to
he could
recover
deleted
Oh my
videos.
God. He sat next to her on a flight and made her watch a video she thought she had
Oh my
deleted,
God.
reinforcing her inability to escape. And he loves
miseried
that,
her,
dude. He you can tell that he loves to do shit like that. If you watch it, he loves to make people uncomfortable. He loves to flex.
Munchausen syndrome, is that what it's called?
What?
When the misery thing and the girl recently
Munchausen.
Gypsy Rose.
Yeah, well, that's when you're told that you're
told
sick.
something's wrong with you.
Yeah.
But it's very similar to like to scare someone because they feel trapped. They feel like they can't leave. It's very similar because like again, she thinks she could get out of it. And he's
Made
like,
her
look what I
watch a
can
video.
That's fucking weird.
Thousands. There's
He would
nothing
pay
in me. They're
sex workers
whores.
$3,000 in cash. Okay, and would hit Miss Ventura in front of the male sex workers.
Open-handed?
When is
I
he
guess it doesn't
fucking
matter,
those sex workers? Is it really just a director thing to him?
I want to
So he
see
likes
what
to be
these
cucked
sex workers look
and-
like, too, kind of.
Who that look like 50?
They all
They might, yeah.
early fucking dudes. Okay.
You want to present her with lavish gifts prior to or in the middle of the freak offs? Baby, hold on.
I got a
Stop.
fur for you.
What's
while you suck
that?
dick.
I want you.
Is that a necklace? Quit crying.
Quit crying.
Oh my
I'll
god.
hit
Quit crying.
The next
That's
step
fucked
is
up.
you getting hit.
Miss
Yeah, 'cause
Ventura
what-
needed to compensate her for his work. At one point, he had given her so many designer bracelets for the freak offs, immediately following the brutal beatings, that she felt that she was shackled by his presence.
Oh, so many bracelets.
Shackled.
I thought
he would
that
make her
should have
fuck
just
people,
been.
beat her, and then just
thought
buy her a
presents.
Yeah.
fucking
Shackled.
bracelet.
Very
Frequently, her
artistic.
anxiety before a freak off would become so great that she would become physically ill. Come
Vomiting?
on. He would shame her.
She hated it.
Of course she did.
I don't want to do these freak offs anymore.
Why
So
couldn't
that,
have Diddy just married an equal freak? You know?
Then, I mean,
That would have been fun.
Oh, that's part of the fun for him is
yeah,
like
he
trapping
likes
her,
the
owning her.
humiliation aspect of it, right? He wants
think
to
it is.
own somebody and let them
Make
know.
them do something embarrassing. Yeah, he wants to.
He
own
likes
Hitler.
He likes the power trip.
Hitler.
Yeah. So maybe that's what gets him off is the power trip thing of like controlling people. He
Yeah.
bought the dude. He's oh man,
It's art.
that's the most fucked up art in the world. I'll say.
Yeah, it's
I
pretty
will
fucked
say,
up
like,
art. It's hurtful. That's hurtful art, isn't it?
Some of the worst you could do.
Oh, it is indeed very, very, very bad. Kid Cudi.
Yeah.
Car
During a
exploded.
Paris Fashion Week, Mr. Combs told Miss Ventura that he was going to blow up Kid Cudi's car and that he wanted to ensure that Kid Cudi was home with friends when it happened. Around that time,
Oh.
Kid Cudi's car exploded in his driveway.
Kid Cudi probably was like, "I'll save you from Diddy. Diddy's weird."
He's so weird. Why?
And then he blew up the car to like make a point and again
Yeah.
to scare her. It was weirdly not about scaring all the other. Sometimes it was, but most of the acts seem about scaring her. It's like he wasn't doing that to threaten Kid Cudi. He was doing that to trap her more. Isn't that weirder that it's not about beef, like business and other things? It was more about controlling this person and doing things that scared them. You know what I mean? That's a weird, deep level of manipulation. Shit is wild.
How? How would you conceal? You got to put more makeup on.
Yeah. You got to cover up all those bruises I put on your face.
Yeah. And speak on her behalf. She couldn't speak. Had to be subservient.
Okay.
Damn.
Oh, okay.
Security
So,
guard. Everybody
while
saw this
shooting a
shit,
movie
too.
in Cape Town, South Africa, Miss Ventura began a flirtatious relationship with an actor. She spent New Year's Eve with this actor. Mr. Combs soon found out. Mr. Combs called the actor and threatened him. The actor proceeded to call Miss Ventura and tell her, "You really need to call Diddy."
Giving her a black eye.
During a freak off.
just skimming.
Another
now.
one.
Oh my god. Throwing vases around. Anytime that she says no or anything, like he freaks the fuck. He's a baby.
Yeah.
And breaks shit.
Of
and
course he's
threatens her.
Of course he's a baby. Are you kidding me? Like that's like even the power trip shit. Like that's such a small child thing to do.
To need to. Well, it's such a weak person thing to do because it's like it's the only way that makes them feel powerful. So again, like I also want to look into who touched Diddy, who Diddy,
who diddled Diddy,
because it definitely came from somewhere, you know. And there's no way he's this fucked up and manipulative without like someone doing the same to him. It's hard to imagine that someone could go this far without being tormented. But I don't know. That'll probably come up too. Whatever, happened in his life. He probably had, maybe his mom, maybe his dad. But yeah, she running away, just skimming.
Well, this is bad.
Yeah.
It's great. And it keeps mentioning sex trafficking and words like that too.
She was forced to have sex with male prostitutes.
Yeah.
You're basically turning these. You're basically turning these male
It's
sex
a forced
workers.
prostitution for her.
Yeah,
it's forcing her into prostitution.
Yeah. And he's paying for men to be her.
Oh, and she had his kids. She was pregnant with her children, struggling with drugs and alcohol. He's like, we don't have any FOs since you got pregnant. Yep. That's dark. That's dark too. Let's see.
Which is each and every allegation I'll ever seen pairs full. Yeah, that's all true.
Some siding. Just, coercion. I hate the meaning, but I love the word coercion. Don't you?
It just rolls off the tongue.
It's a beautiful French sounding word.
I'm gonna name my daughter
Coercion.
It's just, objectively.
Oh, they put it in again. Repeats and re-alleges each and every allegation. I will do it a third time. Fuck you.
Yeah,
just like even okay, so you take even if you take the child grooming and forced fucking of people he's signing, this is
if you take all
deplorable.
of that out,
This is still makes him one of the worst dudes.
Yeah.
This
Also,
is
I'm
still
really confused by
jail time,
160 here.
The defendant corporations
this
have
little
financially and otherwise
alliteration?
benefited as a result of these acts and omissions by keeping Mr. Combs, the volatile and explosive owner of the defendant corporation, satisfied. They benefited from facilitating his behavior to the extent when it kept the mercurial music mogul happy. Mercurial music mogul happy and kept Miss Ventura obedient to Mr. Combs and the corporation's interests.
Mercurial. I don't know that word. You guys recognize it?
Yeah, yeah. I
think
I know what it means, but it makes
prolific.
I don't
Something
think
like
so.
that.
I think
Is
it
that-
means like slippery.
Subject to sudden or unpredictable changes of mood or mind.
Mercurial. That's a nice way of saying bipolar.
Mercurial music mogul. Look at me. I'm alliterating like a beatnik.
I never wanted to write court cases.
Yeah, no, I mean,
wanted
it's
to be-
kind of fun to read through a little
We're
bit.
gonna get this guy.
Trying to figure it out from the numbers.
This is terrible.
You know?
I really did want to find where the person who people are thinking
Yeah, I don't know
Meek
about the
Mill
rapper
is
shit in there.
can confirm like
Yeah, this is all made up, and he did none of this stuff. He's free Diddy. I can't even say it. This is pretty fucking bad.
This is terrible.
God. So.
And I thought he was just gay. You know, damn.
Yeah, this is he's an actual demon then.
Yeah, he's a bad guy. He's literally a crossroads demon.
Not he's not just
Oh, I
gay.
I saw the greatest headline for it was a TikTok, but the greatest headline for a news article. And let me read it to you here.
Okay.
Virginia teen dies after summoning ancient Haitian voodoo god Papa Legba.
Okay.
Isn't that the best fucking news article line you've ever seen?
I love that. Papa Legba will fuck you up, dude.
This one had a couple funny things about it too. So the girl in this TikTok had one, she believes in this shit and thinks that she summoned the wrong god. Two, it was weird because so it was a white girl that apparently summoned Papa Legba against her black girlfriend. And one of her points was that's why it went wrong was because that shit ain't for you. And I had never heard that shit ain't for you on that level of Haitian voodoo ain't for you, white bitch. That's for black people only and it won't help you. It's I've never heard that level of insanity of you okay.
Just blew up in your face.
One, I hate the ideal of I mean, I understand there's different cultural things and like they have their own backgrounds, but I don't believe in a like hard line of like you can't experience things that aren't from your culture. That's stupid to me. Like we should be able to
What do you mean? We should be able to summon anybody's demons.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Exactly. Nothing.
Like, I think that culture should be shared and experienced by different people, and it's not like to be you're gatekeeping fucking Haitian voodoo.
Yeah, you're gatekeeping Papa Legba.
Yeah,
you're keeping me from that.
That seemed wild to me. It's a wild accusation of like, not only is this shit real, but bitch, it ain't for you.
Yes.
Like, oh man. That
After
one kind of blew my mind.
After summoning the ancient voodoo demon, Papa Legba.
But no, you said something that triggered it. You were talking about what did you say right before that? It was a throwaway comment.
I threw it away.
Yeah, and that's why I don't remember it.
All right.
But it made you think of
that
voodoo ain't for you.
You used what if you used some adjective that they used about Papa Legba? Deplorable, or like there was some adjective there that was similar.
Okay.
You just want to see it?
I just kind of want to watch it again.
It's just insanity to me. It's pretty chill for being so insane, but
pretty chill.
That's
his diagnoses.
Yeah. Pretty chill for being insane. Yeah, I just loved that title. I could not go past it once I saw the beginning of that.
Y'all, this is one of the cases that I just cannot get over. I've seen a lot of people talk about this. This happened around 2020. But this is just one of those stories that I feel like a lot of people need to listen to, because a lot of people get fascinated by these things and these people and
wait till they find
get obsessed with this stuff and just go poking into stuff that they're not educated with or that is not meant for them. So if you are not familiar with this story, I'm about to let y'all know what happened. So this 19-year-old self-proclaimed Wiccan decided that she wanted to hex her black girlfriend. Yes, her black girlfriend. And to reach out to Papa Legba. If you're not familiar with Papa Legba, I've made a video about him a while ago. You can go check that out on my page, but I can make a new
He's also
version.
saying he's a black
Papa,
god.
he is the spirit to the
like
crossroads.
Gods aren't
that is his job
any racist.
For the connect with the gateway to the spiritual world. So if you've reached out to this black spiritual deity to hex your black girlfriend. So
how's that gonna
first
go?
of all, many people that I guess like she knew a lot of different people that did voodoo and practicers and stuff like that did voodoo. They warned her. They said, you're not educated on this. You're just somebody that's probably watched American Horror Story and seen where they portrayed Papa Legba and got a little obsession with it. But you don't know this magic and you're not black. This is a Haitian god. Like this
He's
is
not
not
a god.
not trying to sound like crazy, but this is not meant for you. And
He only helps
a
black
few weeks
people?
later, mysteriously
Yes.
drowned in
These
her bathtub.
What she will
establish is
some
thus.
of the some people that I guess some people that's in like into the voodoo and stuff like that, they've reached out to Papa,
How did she die?
and they
How
said
did she
that
die,
he
though?
said it wasn't him.
So
That they
she
got her,
thinks it's a
they got him
different-
mistaken.
Ooh, this happened during
with
quarantine.
That's so funny because she said that people have talked to Papa, and he said it wasn't him.
Yeah, no, she literally said that, and then they said it was this other god.
That's so funny.
What's the other?
Wasn't him. It wasn't. It wasn't.
He said
Papa
it wasn't
Legba.
him.
He
I
doesn't
know
do
people
that.
that call him.
He
all the
doesn't do
time.
that.
It wasn't me. So it wasn't you.
Have reached out to Papa, and it's not him.
with another Iowa named Baron Samdi. Excuse me if I
Baron
pronounce his
Samdi.
name wrong. But a lot of people, I've noticed a lot of people get those two.
Feels like a name you shouldn't say out loud.
Baron is
We've said it twice now. Watch out.
He is the leader of death.
Baron?
And people
Baron
somehow
Samdi?
believe
Yeah.
that he is who she
This happened in the
accidentally-
middle of quarantine, though.
It did, didn't it?
Yes.
It's a Haitian voodoo. Oh, it's still Haitian voodoo though.
Yeah.
So they that one fucks with white bitches.
Well, he kills white girls.
Well,
That's all he does.
I don't know. I don't know. But
that's
she
the worst
tried
guy to call.
She
See,
tried
this is what we're
to
saying.
conjure
It's
a hex.
not for you.
She tried to conjure a hex from Papa Legba, but got Baron Samdi.
My argument here would be, so she
MO
says,
is white bitches.
She says it's not for you, and you're not educated. So what if I get really educated? Is it for me then?
No.
Can I pass that barrier if I just get highly
you
educated?
just checked off one
what
of
if
the
I know
things.
more than
The other
you?
thing is still
The other thing's still real big.
uncheckable.
Yeah.
Uncheckable.
It's not for
Let's
you.
see. He loves rum, cigar. He's got a top hat, glasses, missing lenses.
I could see how you'd be confused. They're basically the same guy.
Well, he's got glasses though. The other one has glasses with no lenses.
It's literally just Papa Legba putting on Clark Kent.
He's acting like that. It wasn't me.
Yeah, no.
I talked to him. He said it wasn't him.
No, it was-
He's lying.
That was the Baron.
He's got an alternate personality.
Who is the Baron? Would you like to meet the Baron?
Hi guys. It's the
Turns
Baron
around.
again.
Yeah.
Oh man. He's in the
All right.
invisible realm of which I don't like.
Can we-
that now I'm on the
Can
point
we
of the
figure
internet
out
where they're
how
spelling.
she died, though? Can we figure that
Does
out?
it,
So,
does it say
okay.
it, or does she just keep talking about...
Yeah, she's talking about the
That sounds
drama
important to
around
the
it. No, but I don't like that it's spelling voodoo different now. The VODOU. That sounds real. Like
Yeah.
what we say voodoo, like with two O's. That seems fake now that I've seen this spelling.
Yeah.
What is it,
Voodoo. It's VODOU.
It's still voodoo.
Voodoo.
Don't
Voodoo. It's probably like that.
Don't do the voice.
So that's
Hoodoo.
That's the religion.
Voodoo.
It's voodoo.
Remind me of the babe.
And it has some weird way to spell. I don't know.
Wait, so which one's hoodoo? Is
Let's
hoodoo
spell
good?
that. Hoodoo. You do voodoo. There is like a like white magic version of it, right? Is it hoodoo?
I think hoodoo's... No, hoodoo sounds bad.
So
Voodoo
voodoo's
sounds-
the good one.
Yeah.
I don't think either. I think you can use
No, there's a
either
white magic
for-
one. There's voodoo versus hoodoo. What's the difference?
Yes, what is the difference?
Let's
Regale.
see. Voodoo also spelled voodoo. Or voodoo. Originated from the African regions. Let's see.
Count me
Brought
out. I am
some-
voodoo.
Yes.
We're done with this.
Dune with this shit.
Yeah, you know, they were trying to bring down Catholicism with magic. Fuck yeah.
So which one was
Hoodoo, on the
Godsmack
other
singing
hand,
about?
has its origins in the States, primarily among African American communities in the southern U.S. Its roots stem from a combination of African folk traditions, Native American practices, and European folklore. So hoodoo is kind of a Americanized voodoo, it looks like.
Oh, okay. So hoodoo's any kind of throwing hexes and
A hybrid African folk magic.
That's a good way to put it.
That's exactly what it is.
That's Toby wearing bifocals right there.
That's me as whatever the other one was. What was it?
I can tell you what
Ramen?
hoodoo
What was his
is.
name? Remember his name.
Oh, Baron Samdi.
Baron Samdi.
We have said it way too many
So
times.
many times now. He's on the
okay.
way, dude.
Bro, we're just, we're hanging out, man.
You ain't gotta show up, but we just want to see what you're doing.
Maybe you
We
like
didn't
to-
really party though.
Yeah, we didn't really party, Baron.
A freak off.
Let's see the distinctions that important. Let's see.
That implies that it's like a competition. Having a freak
I don't
off.
think voodoo is necessarily supposed to be
Mercurial.
dark though, right?
What?
Now we're just gonna learn about Haitian voodoo because I'm not educated enough even to make a judgment on this.
Yeah, on voodoo.
It's got to be specifically Haitian as
voodoo.
well.
Okay,
You gotta know what you're talking about.
you're right. I'm so
So wait,
uneducated.
what is Santeria then?
I don't practice that.
Now, do you know what it's called? A person that practices voodoo? I've never heard these. A voodoo assant, voodoo assants, severitaires. I don't know how to pronounce these things, but that's why I'm not educated.
You're getting educated.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Man, this person seems so vindicated too that this girl's died. Like I like all the speculation. It's just like she had it coming.
But see, again, like a lot of the history of it seems like it was built to fucking take down the Catholic influences that were coming in, which is like, again, one of the biggest problems in history has been the Catholics.
Dicks.
And so
that's what I'm saying.
It feels like a little
follow everything, and it goes back to the
they're
Catholic
like, yeah, the
Church.
Catholics think they know magic. Let's fucking
Thwart
see
it
what we can
everywhere.
do.
We will fight it in the streets.
One of the most misunderstood religions, man. I'm just saying.
It's fine. It's just its own religion.
It doesn't. I haven't gotten to the bad shit yet. I know there's like
it's coming.
Dark voodoo. There's like blood magic voodoo, whatever. There's like some of that, you know, where you use like the eye of a snake and
Some
little
of that.
bone and
That old chestnut.
it's probably
of
well,
newt.
that's very stereotypical of me to just jump to some witch shit. But I have seen some weird shit with snakes, some snake voodoo shit where they kill them, drain the blood, and use that for some ceremonies. So there's some borderline. That's some old shit though.
Come of newt.
Come of newt. That's pretty good.
It's really hard to obtain.
You laugh, but it's hard.
It's like first you have to catch a newt. You ever tried to run down a newt?
Yeah.
Second of all, tried to make one come.
You don't even know what they're
Dude,
into.
they're so high maintenance.
Damn, see, this even says voodoo is monotheistic, and that it serves a single supreme god, the entity called Bondi or Bane. Yeah, it's like not even anything. I would think it's just a fucking religion that was made
Well, how
in
does
Africa.
Papa Legba fit into all this then?
Voodoo does not incorporate belief in any antagonistic, opposing thing akin to Christian notion of Satan. So it doesn't have anything to do with it's not Christian at all.
I think Papa
So it doesn't-
Legba just teaches you lessons.
Now,
It
see, Papa
sounds
Legba
like-
may have been one of their demonic entities or something.
But they
right?
don't have that, right?
Papa, was this you?
Yeah, I mean,
Papa.
but monotheistic, monotheism
Yeah.
doesn't imply that there's not other beings.
A battle,
right? There's still spirits and different. There's a
Angels,
hierarchy.
demons, all that jazz.
Yeah.
So Papa Legba could be like a lower
One of
character.
Say that
in
again.
it, but I don't know.
Say it again.
Papa.
He a toad.
There's a lot of history. That's what I learned from this. Is that maybe I don't know what the fuck it is, and maybe you should read and educate yourself on some shit that interests you. Before you make a decision. Well, fuck that. You can make a decision, then change it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Make an opinion right away.
Yeah.
With no.
Maybe she should have changed her opinion. This white woman.
Maybe she's not educated
Too
enough.
late.
All of them.
The white woman is dead.
The white woman.
I think so. She says dies.
And now it just says that after summoning ancient Haitian voodoo god Papa Legba,
Which it wasn't me.
and it
When
wasn't
Shaggy
him.
plays on the radio at
Yeah.
Papa Legba's house. That shit was not me.
But I don't know, man. I don't know. But it doesn't say how she actually died. So was someone around when she was summoning?
Her girlfriend killed her.
Yeah, right.
Is what I'm.
This is another guy I purposely didn't look deeper into because I wanted to do it with you guys. He is a telekinesis expert who always wears this mask and people don't know who he is. Apparently.
Yeah, what?
Should we try to
Haven't
figure out
looked
who he
into it
is?
yet. Let's just see a couple. I wanted to check out his page and see a couple things.
So telekinesis expert meaning he's good with
He's good with
CGI.
Yeah,
already,
what is that?
You believe him, right?
No,
You don't feel that vibe?
No, watch the thing. It moves before.
Is it kind of clipped? Kind of look glitchy? It kind of looks more magnetic, or like maybe it's taken from another scene. But already I was like, who the fuck is this dude? This is just. You don't like
I
this
don't know if we can
European?
have that.
It sounds copyright free, but I doubt it. But you don't like this like European guy just thinking he's blowing minds?
Yeah.
I wonder what the comments are like.
I'm not shaking. My
He's doing
screen.
some shit. So he had
it's Toby's jackhammer.
Yeah.
All I saw was his just full page of
Him
videos that
doing
looked like
this?
this. So I wanted to see what he had to offer.
You
Yeah, he's
bitch.
swinging that shit.
That's crazy.
He's swinging that shit, dog.
No, he's not.
He's doing something. He's definitely moving
No,
his
he's
hand.
not.
I'm not convinced.
I'm glad. You know. I wonder who is though.
Now I've probably looked at too much telekinesis shit, but what I can gather from it in video, it's never been caught on video.
No. So look,
You
watch.
think it's wind patterns?
Well,
They'll
no,
use
because
those a lot of times.
he doesn't. Because if you're moving energy, right, you automatically think that it's either going to go like kind of opposite to you or with you, right? It's not going to be offset because it doesn't make sense if you're doing like a rhythmic thing. Even though
Physics
if you
would
were
still
truly
apply.
telekinetic, I
If you
don't
could
know if
barely-
your hand is needed.
Yeah, true. You don't need to do all the flair. But yeah, what you're saying is like it would look like a hand is moving the coin, not that physics are reacting to it.
Right,
and it's
especially
spinning.
if it's
But
just you bending
if all
reality,
you
it would
could-
move
yeah.
with your hand or whatever.
But if all you could do was just touch it a little bit and send it and let physics do some of its job, there would be a little middle ground there.
watch his
I'm
hand.
not saying this dude's real.
No, I know, but just like this is just a see. He's like waving it up, and it's going the
Ooh,
wrong way, and then
that's
he just
magnetic.
changed his hand to fit what it was doing.
Yeah, you're right. He was trying to get a swirl going. He got a swing.
So, I
So
guess
let's
that's
be
what it's
some
doing.
detectives on this shit and try to figure his magic trick out then. Because let's hit one more. Let's just
Toby's
jump to another one.
jackhammer, his leg.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just the jackhammer.
Toby's got ROS.
No, he's got a jackhammer
All right.
under that table.
Let's hit one.
I want to see. I want to see what the comments are like. Elon Musk. Okay, I really should begin training again.
See, it's people that are
It is.
believing
Is
this
it
shit
impossible
and
to learn telekinesis?
How many hours does it take to achieve that? 1,000 hours at least is what the creators said. 1,000 hours is so that's pretty good. 10,000 you're a master. So
Diploma. Okay, that's just an
Why stop it with your hands? I love that.
Why stop it with your?
I can do
Rick's
that too.
pretty reasonable.
Anything is possible. Open your mind. Let me see that face.
What is that?
Because he's got a mask on.
Let me see that
I
face.
really want to see that face. You hiding yourself. Many people can do it. They control the invisible force. Then there's that guy, user 902.
Don't
Let's
take
get in it.
credit for what Crystal's doing.
Okay. So I love when two different psychos meet in the comments, and one's like just you already know what I'm going for.
He's
there.
levitating now.
Is that him? No face? See, he won't show his face because it's real, dude.
Okay.
That's
Wait,
not the same
this
guy.
isn't the same.
Is this his page?
I guess so.
No, this is just videos related to him.
What's
There's a lot
Ernst
of
Vieter?
Yeah, what's his? That's it. Ernst. It's a bad name, like Ernest, but without the extra e.
No, I guess that's his.
That's his name. System something.
No.
that one
Official.
is sick. No, what
Is
is that? That
Go
looks
to the-
like Michael Myers.
Ernst.
The
Is it
Ernst Vester official. You don't think it's that, or that's the big one?
System
Okay.
Ernst Vester. We were there.
It's got to be it then. If it's the biggest one.
A lot of people talk about it and they're even more afraid of it. But what is the astral, really? The astral is the subtle dimension of matter around us.
Okay.
So you're not. So we talked about this the other night. Whenever you're in the mood for the woo-woo shit, because we do remember us having that conversation.
Yeah. I got to be in the mood for it, and it's definitely about where it comes from.
Yeah. Well, that was a big thing for us because it was like, I was expressing how like I had seen. I was in the right state of mind when I was waking up one morning to where the information was solid, but who was saying it was so douchebaggy to me that I would have never listened. I would have always skipped. But I was in the right state of mind where I was like, I don't care who's saying it. I want the information, and so that's like the perfect state that you get into where you're suggestible possibly and a little bit more open to like again, who's saying what you're saying, all the dimensions of it. And so I could tell right away you're like, you're like, I am not in the open. I'm not trying to hear it from this guy in a mask with that we don't know much about.
I'm afraid because I watched
But see what it says. I don't know. But also, you never know.
That's the Marvel logo.
He's talking about the astral plane. I mean, it's not, he
believe
probably
so.
read that shit in the book. Like, it's not his words. He's not making this shit up.
How much for your course on astral traveling?
Oh shit, he's got a course.
I do astrals automatically to beautiful places, also inner Earth.
Hell
Who
yeah.
is this?
Reverse everything. They do. They don't make original content. They're just clipping.
Maybe they have something at the beginning
original
now.
shit. You want to catch them in a?
They were always into this shit.
You wild boy. These are all the conspiracies.
Robin Williams and Bruce Lee. Okay. Kate Middleton.
Kate Middleton.
Friends, do you know what the astral is? A lot of people.
You didn't even want to hear what the astral is?
I don't.
That's probably the most helpful information you want to hear today, maybe. You don't know.
Maybe I want some other information.
He looks like that fucking meme
about
too, though.
that, or do you want to hear it from someone else?
Hi guys, I'm tragedies.
Because who is this Russian?
This fucking neckbeard.
News. So I got new amulets.
What's that accent, too?
Amulets.
He's a mystery.
Taken by you.
I mean, his name's Ernst. You can probably figure out where he's from.
It's a very interesting story. The amulet can make many functionalities.
Well, what I saw was more of the telekinesis shit. He was doing a lot of that when I was scrolling through. That's all I saw. Good.
Are those sperms?
That was sperms.
Oh, here we go. Some floating glasses.
Some lies.
Oh, and I think he sells a course maybe for the telekinesis as well. Pyrokinesis. Dude, he can light shit on fire with his brain.
He is the avatar.
The master of superpowers.
He's the
Ernst Vetter.
He's the
I want
avatar.
a shirt that says Ernst Vetter on it, though.
If you know, you know. With the mask
He's
on
a
it.
fucking superhero.
Was that heroin?
Laws
Yes.
of physics shattered. You want to be able to do the
in the
same?
jar.
Teach me.
Yeah, dude, people are, I think some people soak this shit up, and I just, at one point, I just want to get where I'm well off enough to invest in things like this for a gag, because I bet it's like $35. You know, and if I can afford it, well, I'm gonna buy it, and we're gonna learn
pyrokinesis.
Ooh, that one's sick.
Fire.
That's what I want.
Can't deny. You want the fire one? I don't trust you with the fire one. Telekinesis.
Just because you
can
know
knock
he's
shit
gonna
over.
burn you. He's
You're gonna burn everything.
What? What?
You can.
What are you
You
talking
can
about?
have yeah. Are you trying right now?
I burn the shit out of people for talking to me like that.
That's what I'm gonna do when I get Ernst.
Nope.
Did you watch?
Oh, it didn't work right. I made him peek.
Did you watch The Last Airbender? Did you watch?
I haven't
this?
watched it yet. Is it good? Is it cool?
It's better than that movie. That's
I've been on
for
a
sure.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine kick lately.
Good man. That's a great show. I love that show.
That's so good. Velvet Thunder.
Velvet Thunder. So again, I went and watched Dune 2. So many Dunes. Back in the habit. And it was cool. There was only like 6 people in the theater.
Was there any funny points?
Yeah.
Oh, plenty?
Yeah. And I mean, some stuff that's not intentionally funny, you know, but is good for a laugh.
Were you baked?
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Never.
No, I don't do that. I've never done that before in my life. I'm allergic.
Okay.
I also lost my left foot.
Doing what?
Diabetes.
Yeah. Stupid. My bad.
You know that.
I knew it.
I knew that. I don't.
So.
I hate that you just made me say it.
What was funny?
Set myself in the nipple with this bitch right here.
You okay?
Well, yeah.
How's the nip?
Pop off.
What did it do to it?
It
Let Houston see it.
Pressed up against it real hard.
Tweaked it.
Tweaked it. Oh, see, this one's so.
Yeah, you're like, I wasn't feeling good.
This one's up.
Tweaked my nipple a little.
I know you're into nipple tweaking.
No, I'm not.
And clamps and shit. I think you want to try it.
Right before, like right below the camera that you can see, guys. Houston just has his shirt cut out for his nipples.
Yeah, just yeah.
Oh my God! Did you guys see like what the new Crow looks like?
No.
It's bad.
Ass?
It's just
Bad
bad.
ass?
By the way, I
what's
don't
his
think we solved the
name?
mystery on Ernst yet.
We haven't. We'll come back to it. But
Jury's out on Ernst.
But
I wasn't
okay, so
satisfied
what's the dude's name who played fucking Bill Skarsgård the Crow? This is what this motherfucker looks like as the Crow. It's not good. Where's it at?
You trying to clamp me? Nah. Clamp yourself, man. Have a good time.
All right.
Or else.
Or else.
What? Where's the?
I was being Diddy about that.
Where's the picture?
That's what Diddy always said. Be happy or.
This
have a
is
good
what
time or
he's
else.
gonna look like as the Crow.
Oh, he's all emo ripped.
Wait. Oh.
This is
okay.
what he's gonna look like as the Crow. They've got him.
Look at those cum gutters.
Yeah, yeah. Look at
Why is he
those
so
cum gutters.
long and lean?
Yeah, like a swimmer.
So this is what they're doing with him, and he's got a
stretched
fucking
out.
like.
Why is he holding the sleeve like that?
Yeah, with his
What?
fingers.
Yeah,
all
why?
Fucking cool.
But so where's the? So they've got him where like face tats like fucking Jared Leto Joker, and he's got this fuckboy haircut.
Oh, nice.
They've
I do think
he
there's
looks like the
a-
dude. What's that fucking duo? The two, are they South African? It's the dude and the chick, and he
Oh my
looks just
God.
like that.
Oh, Diane Word.
Diane Word, yeah.
That's a weird.
You're welcome.
I couldn't figure it out.
I'm so
Little
upset
bit.
about it, honestly, because I
But
loved
won't you
this
say-
movie and I loved the comic book when I was a kid because I was an emo boy, and there's
So,
nothing
I have
like it.
I have a question for you. So, what do you think?
Stop picking on him.
What do you think about modernizing?
This
literally picking. You're trying to pick me, clamp me.
No.
So the last time you were picking on him, we didn't have a good time.
Oh, please. Please. He's
It's
just
not
near
about
to
picking.
me.
What? What the fuck?
No
No,
one's
what my
picking on
question
you,
was
dear.
about modernizing old stories like this. So some people are kind of, what would you say if someone's like stuck on the original story? They want it told authentically. You know, I would
Well,
call them a
even the-
nationalist.
Even the
But-
the original Crow movie wasn't really anywhere close to the comic. There was like there's quite a few similarities. Like there's like the same
Okay, so
characters
retelling
and certain
stories
beats happen the
about,
same way,
like,
but
the-
there's a lot of stuff left out that would be really cool for a movie.
But about the like Jared Leto Joker, not saying that was a good one, just saying like the modernizing of his character, I think upset people more than anything, was because like the story is not held in any time frame, right? Ish. Some people would say that Gotham City is kind of stuck in an era though, as well, like that it should be told from this one time frame, you know, of when this one Batman was in power.
What's the name for it when it's like it looks of a certain era, but it's also not? It's like timeless, but it's of a certain time.
I know what you mean.
There's
I
there's a
forget.
term for it, but I don't know what.
Timeless
that, I
is
forget.
pretty good. Out of time.
Yeah.
Would be something I would call it too. It's like it kind of is familiar of the 80s or the 90s, but it's like future as well. But that's what I'm saying about shit like this is like, where's the line go of taking people get offended when things are modernized a little bit? Because the Crow in today's day may look like that. So like, what do you see what I'm asking? Like, where's the point of losing the story?
I mean, I get it. He's probably, instead of being like a metal guitarist, he's probably going to be a rapper. Or like,
oh, he was a metal guitarist in the original thing?
Yeah, he's like a musician.
He's
a musician.
He would look like that today, right? I mean, so it seems like an argument versus like where the line of losing the entire story to be trendy is.
Well,
You know what I mean?
It's really confusing for me because I was a fan of wrestling and a big
Yeah.
fan of Sting.
Right.
Yeah.
And Sting looked exactly like the Crow.
That's true. And
Was he based off the Crow? I didn't know.
And I feel like every time people talk about Sting, the artist, I think they're talking about
the wrestler,
and vice versa for some reason. You know, it's like he
you're
picked
never
him
right.
up and he threw him and kicked him in the crotch. And I'm like, Sting did that? He's old. He can't do that.
Yeah, I can't believe Sting's thing was trench coat and a ball bat. Like, you're a wrestler and your thing is a ball
You just
bat?
think it's bad, or do you think it's trying to play?
He got his nipple is an eye on this tattoo he's got.
It's very funny. But where is your? Because I don't know. I mean, shit, dude. I'm so analytical. I don't even know what I like.
I fucking hate that haircut.
It's just it. I don't know, man. I just don't know. It seems more akin to one of the bad sequels. Because there was a Crow that they did with a dude that kind of looked like him. It was the guy from the first Resident Evil movie. I don't know if you remember that. But that one wasn't good. And he kind of looks like that guy, and the color palette kind of looks like that. But I don't know why. Because at first Jason Momoa was signed on to play the Crow. So many people have signed on and then dropped out, because I also think that there was what was his name? He played Dracula in Dracula Untold. Forget that guy's name.
Oh, I don't know Dracula Untold.
He was even signed on for a minute, but then they finally got him and have just blown into starting production. And I don't know where they came up with this idea for it. Because you would think after the backlash that Jared Leto's Joker had. Mm-hmm. That they wouldn't go this. They wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to learn more about how you develop your opinions, about how you become more opinionated about things in a good way. Like
you just choose what you like.
Yeah. No, I have a problem with that, and that's why I ask a lot of clarifying questions about why would you not like a new movie comes out and I'll watch it and you'll watch it and you'll be like, that was fucking trash. The acting was terrible.
Well, I watch movies differently.
Yeah, and I was like, man, that took me away. Yeah. We've had a lot of those, and I just wonder where that is, because we watch movies for different reasons.
Disrespectful to Brandon.
But I think people that are really we were talking about this too. I think people that are more opinionated are funnier. Like, I was talking about Papa Meat. I was like, that's why he's so entertaining, is because he takes hard stances and he really has an opinion about every little thing.
Yeah.
And that to me, again, I feel so analytical that I could look at anything and find good or bad in it. It doesn't mean that I think it's good or bad. Okay. Just because I find good or bad in it. Do you know what I mean? I always leave my opinion up in the air.
That haircut is horrifying.
And try to find everything I can of both. So I don't know where the...
Well, you didn't like... Did you grow up with this movie?
Like?
No, did you grow up with The Crow?
No, it wasn't it wasn't a big part of my childhood or anything.
Okay. Well, I mean, I have I have an interest in it.
Well, there's that too. Yeah, you know a lot more about it, so it affects you more.
Right.
Yeah.
So I was kind of looking forward to hearing more about this when it was finally going to get made.
And you wanted it to be? Did you want it to be?
It would have been really cool if it was going to be good, and it still might be good, but
a closer remake.
That doesn't look good. It would be awesome if they did a really
remake,
like an updated, faithful remake.
Yeah. And you feel like this is too off the
I like the
course.
Batman point that you made, though. I do like that.
There's been a lot of bad.
That they tell
I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
Pre-cell phone times or something. You know what I mean?
But even the shit you find distasteful or just doesn't fit your taste, you still see good in it. Again, how do you decide to?
I mean,
like
the movie
or not
might still
like
be
something?
good. I just don't like the look they went for.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know?
a movie you've watched, how do you? So if you saw a few things you didn't like, a few things you did like, how do you decide whether you like it or not? Is it just like a pros and cons list kind of thing?
I mean, you spent your time on it, so you might as well enjoy some of it.
So it's a pros and cons. If there's more cons, you don't like it.
Because I mean, if I'm watching a movie and I'm not really a fan of the editing or the dialogue, if I don't turn it off,
right, you can't watch it comfortably.
I do, well, because I don't. If it's not engaging me, why am I spending my time on it?
Can you catch us up on what happened with the crow though as well? Because I'm not entirely sure. Did he die in the shooting of it and they released it still?
Yeah. He was
dark.
shot. He was shot. So there's a scene, and they kept it in the movie. Not his shooting, but the scene that they were shooting where he got shot. So he was on set. Actress who plays the little girl in the original said the new one looks like one of the bad guys from the original. Yeah.
Has there ever been like a box office movie that like the killing was left in, that like a murder was left in? Because snuff is illegal.
That's fun.
So
That's a funny thing to say.
But so, fuck. What was I talking about?
How's he die?
So there was an actor that was supposed to be shooting him to kill him. Like, it's when he's being killed, like for the first time. And this is one of the last things they were shooting. They still had some pickup shots to get, but they finished that with somebody else. So it's like supposed to be when his character is being killed, and this guy shoots him, but the prop master didn't properly check the gun, and
So it's
somehow
like a-
That is an Alec Baldwin move right there.
Yeah.
And so there was a semi-live round in the gun.
I was watching some court shit from the Grit movie.
Yeah, okay.
Thing too.
Yeah, Alec
And
Baldwin.
There was like a big argument they were trying to make about mishandling, because like they had a messy station with all the bullets strewn about and all these things. But like there was this deeper thing of like somebody that worked on the crew had beef with someone who was related with them, and they were in control of the bullets, and they came over. It was like the main producer guy, I forget, but the girl who set up the stage was talking about him, set up the little station.
Yeah.
And she was basically saying like he came over and checked and like moved things around, and he never does that. It was like this weird thing of like he had a connection to that person's family, and then, you know, like went out of his way to check some shit that he never does before it happened. So like the conspiracy there is that there's like it was a purposeful death to like prove something to another production family kind of thing. But again, that's up in there. But it was compelling. It was a compelling argument as far as like, oh shit, like
conspiracy.
Again, they all said that he never does that. He never came over and checked the rounds right before then. It wasn't his job. He wasn't supposed to be there, and he did it like twice that day, and one was right before the thing happened. So it was like it seemed slightly intentional by the way they were talking about it. That one was fucking weird. And then what? Bruce Lee. What was the guy? What was the guy who killed? Was it Bruce Lee's son?
That's what we were talking about. That's who we were talking about being shot.
Yeah.
And so he died, I think, at the hospital. Have you heard
was that one intentional?
Have
as
you
well?
heard
Does it
Steven
seem-
Seagal talk about it?
What? No, I have not.
I like someone's like never talk about Jews in Hollywood, and Jody was like, Alec Baldwin's not Jewish. he's just a guy.
So this is kind of fucked up.
We think that he's dead, but the guy shot a blank gun at him.
He's
how
acting.
could he be dead? He's dying. He's severely hurt, maybe dead. And I said, you will find a projectile in him. You'll find a bullet in him. And they said,
He makes everything about him, dude.
You're crazy.
Fucking.
They said Steven. He's
I have some
This is
hatred.
Donald Trump.
Yeah.
He's Donald Trump in a disguise.
Dude,
or no, Steven Seagal plays Donald Trump. Yeah.
Yeah, he looks a little older. I mean, he's probably the same age, but he looks older.
He puts on a fat suit.
Man, I've always kind of thought he was pious, but it's always been funny to me. But in this instance, you're talking about like a famous person's death, and you're like, oh, but I knew
told
there
the
was
doctors.
I am
The
a
doctors
psychic.
called me.
Yes, before they touched the body, they said,
They're gonna find a bullet
Steven,
in
do
it."
you think there's a projectile in him? And I said, definitely.
They're absolutely.
I watched a man shoot him.
They shot a blank gun at him. There's a bullet.
I watched
wound.
him die. And
Yeah.
they're like, but are you sure, Steven? Go check the body. He doesn't like it.
And I said, you will find a
You
He
know,
has an incredible hairline too.
I like that he takes up. So I remember in Roadhouse how he like had this je ne sais what is it called?
He's not
You
in
don't know.
Roadhouse.
You really don't know what.
I don't know the phrase right now.
Je ne sais quoi.
Je ne sais quoi.
It means I don't know what.
I don't know what.
How to say.
So how do you say je ne sais quoi?
That's not what I thought that meant either.
Joie de vivre.
Yes, he had the the smell of perfume on him. And I could say the same about him and how he views his life. You know, he thinks he comes into a room and everything's about him. But I love the idea of him hating it. It's like, why does everyone come to me? I'm not a doctor. I don't know if he's alive, but I'm psychic. And I know there's a
I'm a
projectile
psychic cop.
Yes,
And
that's
I
how
said, you will find a projectile in him. You'll find a bullet in him.
He's
And they said,
annoying.
that can't be. You're crazy. And I said, you will find a bullet in him. And they called me in the morning. They said, you're amazing. And I said, why? And
How did they not know right away?
They said you're amazing, and I said, "Why?
Calm down.
Tell me."
They said
I know,
you're
but
amazing.
why do you think?
Yeah.
They said you're amazing. That's part of your story.
You're amazing, and I said, "Yeah, but
That's
why?"
how he views the world.
But there was a bullet in him.
Wait, but
That's your tell. That's how I know you're lying.
Also, okay, so he was shot. They ran to Steve. You know, they were checking the body.
no, they
It took him
called
till the
him.
morning.
No, so when
He said
they
he
said
saw it
he's
happen,
dying,
right?
they said, "Steven, he's dying."
You will find a bullet in that man. I've seen him. What are you saying? How are
Steven,
you
you're
amazing?
amazing.
Steven, that's impossible. They said to
Okay,
me.
now this has to be a thing too. Is like I just want to see Steven do simple things and being praised like a god for it. You know, it's
Yeah.
like I want to see him like, oh, you forgot to turn the oven off on time, Steven. How did you know? How could you see that?
Yeah.
You looked and saw in the future that I would forget. He's like, no, I just saw it right here. Again, very Trumpy.
Your bun cake is gonna be perfect.
So whatever he says becomes truth, you know, and that's why he's so amazing. He's the best
I go through the
manifester.
whole story on what really happened, which most people don't know. But
Me that day.
the long and the short is when Brandon passed like that, I didn't sleep for 3 or 4 days.
I didn't sleep for. He's making
Just
about him.
reminded me
You
too
would
much
die.
of certain
You
things.
would die.
What else can I say about myself? Dude, seriously, he's just making everything.
Why
about
did that
him.
look like Diedrich Bader?
You know, when he died, I couldn't sleep for 3 days.
I couldn't sleep.
He died forever I
After
couldn't
knowing
sleep.
that I knew that he had been shot.
Yeah.
when my
When they told
abilities
me he
kicked
had
in.
been shot.
Who's this white guy?
Or like, I'd also like to see
Who's this cool white guy?
the moments of someone being shot and he's like, I'm getting a premonition. Someone's about to be shot. It's like, sir, someone just got shot.
I
Someone's
knew it.
gonna tell me that someone just got shot. He's just recapping all the moments, but he thinks he's psychic. That's a great bit too. Steven Seagal is so biddable.
This guy's got interesting hair. I know I
You like this
consistently
guy?
have talked about everyone's hair, but
This would be like me if like your mom fucked my dad.
what?
What? It's true though.
You don't think so?
Okay, I can see why you're though. I just was blindsided just by the nature of that sentence. I just
If your mom fucked my dad,
why the fuck would she ever do Dad?
that would be us.
What, you saying my dad's not good enough for your mom?
Dude, pass.
Doesn't even come close.
Just
You
pass.
disrespecting my dad? You know,
Disrespecting my daddy?
You don't think he's got swag? Do the swag walk?
Get his
For Diddy?
Do the swag walk for Diddy.
You're Diddy?
Come on over to Daddy's house.
Are you saying you would or you wouldn't look like this?
Probably look.
You
it's
guys
around-
would look
it's in
like
the
that.
Same,
You guys would
We
have come
both
out as
look-
twins.
Oh,
You guys
imagine
would have
that.
come out as identical twins.
Imagine us
We
as
would, and we would
twins.
both be identical to this. That's just one of us, but there's two
These
of
are
us.
your two friends.
You guys-
Which one is this?
This
Feels like
you?
that's
That's Toby.
that's
That's a
Hobie,
question.
and then his brother
Hobie.
Toustin.
Toosey slide.
Hobie and
Well, you would be the
Toustin.
second one if you were Toustin. So I would, you know,
Get-
I would be.
So you get to be Hobie. You get to be the older brother.
the older brother.
Hooby
Hobie.
dooby. Hooby dooby doo.
You get to be Hobie, and you get to be
Toostin.
Toustin.
What is this guy talking about? Let's hear a little bit. I
He's
wanna hear him
talking
talk.
about Brandon Lee.
It's my
I just wanna
family.
hear- What does his voice sound like?
So is Bruce. I have to know the truth.
The family of Brandon Lee is in mourning, and they are also angry.
It's the same mix of emotions they felt 20 years ago when
He just
Bruce Lee
teabagged the
died.
shit out of that dude.
Bruce Lee was
Well, the
sick.
report said that
I
28-year-old
would go
Brandon's
back and
fatal
watch some
shooting
Bruce Lee
was
shit.
set last
He was
year.
28.
But now
That
there's
kick
been
above
talk
his
of
head,
murder.
man.
If I had a child, and then for some reason I weren't around to take care of my child, I would want whatever I had accomplished with my life to be of a benefit to him.
Brandon Lee didn't have any children.
You should record yourself saying a bunch of sad shit for when you die.
Yeah.
Just in case. And be like,
So,
damn,
we need to-
we all
yeah.
feel bad for him now. Look how nice he was. Say a
Look
bunch of
at
nice
him
shit on
rocking
camera.
a tank top. Sorry.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
This is
dude.
all we
If
have.
anybody could do it, Brandon Lee.
Honestly, he looks like.
Can you imagine growing up as Bruce
But see,
Lee's
none-
hot kid?
None of us would look like
He is
that.
hot. He's hot. No one,
whose
no one
motherfucking
thought
whose
that was
dad.
gonna
No-
happen.
No
yeah.
one's coming out like this.
No one thought that was gonna happen. Honestly, he looks like Jim Carrey to me.
He looks like Jim Carrey.
No,
Yeah, a little bit.
Chad Carey or something, maybe.
Chad Carey, yeah. Some Brandon Hanks.
No, he
Shaz.
Chester.
Chester's not a hot dude name,
But that's what
Shaz is.
Shaz.
it's
Oh,
different from
It's
Chaz.
short for Shay's Lounge.
Was that a share
What?
when you said Chaz? Because that's Cher's son's name, Chaz Bono.
Oh no. Yeah. No, I was referencing Airheads.
Oh, okay. I got.
I just think it's a bro name.
I got really into it. I was trying to break apart what you're saying. I was like, so was that a Cher voice?
No.
Shaz.
I only remember Cher from the saddest movie ever.
Which with the girl?
Or
No.
no, he's talking about Mask.
Yeah. That's really where I like discovered and stopped discovering her. But I could never.
Wait, with Jim Carrey?
No.
That's The Mask.
No. Yeah, no.
Just Mask.
Sorry.
We watched it in school multiple times. I don't know why
It's
they
about
put that
it's
on.
about that guy who had the face
He had an elephantitis
in his face.
Oh, okay. No, I
And
think I
Cher
know.
plays his mom.
I couldn't listen to her music or see her after that either. It just made me a little sad.
Think of him.
Yeah.
Because he was a
Think of
real
that
guy.
boy.
Oh.
Wait. Yeah.
You didn't know it was a real guy?
I don't think the mask is. I don't think his face is the real thing.
Sorry.
Is it?
No, that's the dude who played Marty McFly's dad.
Okay.
Wait, no, it's not.
Oh, you mean
No.
it's based on a real guy? Yes.
Yes.
But there wasn't a real guy in the thing.
No,
I don't
it was
remember.
Eric Stoltz, the guy who.
Did he play Tippin' Toes or whatever?
No, that's Gary Oldman.
Gary Oldman.
In the role of a lifetime.
Tiptoes. That's the best movie trailer ever.
In the role of
Like-
a lifetime. Gary Oldman.
What you talking about?
Tiptoes, where Gary Oldman plays a little person and Matthew McConaughey plays
hot,
the regular
tall guy.
sized brother who comes from a
They couldn't
family
even
of
make him
small
regular
people.
size. He could have been normal looking and normal height, but he's got to be a tall, handsome
He's got to be
guy.
the tall, hottest dude. He's got to be Matthew McConaughey.
And it's his little
You're gonna
brother.
come
Gary
back
Oldman's
as
his little
Jude Law.
brother.
You're gonna come back as Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah. Jude Laws. Jubilee. That's Jubilee.
Wait, so I think
type
Eric
in-
Stoltz
we have
was
to watch that
originally
again.
going to play Marty McFly. They shot most of the movie with Eric Stoltz, and
So,
then
wait, Eric Stoltz playing, I forget.
Marty McFly.
No,
but Eric
the one
Stoltz
we were
played
talking about
Mask.
before. Mask. Oh, shit. Yeah.
So this is the real kid.
Yep. Rocky
Dennis.
looks. I mean, with no hate and only love, looks a little bit amphibious. The facial structure with no hate,
Yeah.
and that's odd to think about if you're thinking about evolution and shit. It's like just some genes cross, and
And then
you know, you're a fish.
that's what they made him look like in the movie.
Yeah.
And
And had to put him next to beautiful people too. Like, why you gotta do him like that?
it makes me think of that that guitarist that we all know.
Oh wait,
that
are you
lives in
about?
town.
Are you? How mean are you about to be? Who?
I thought it was his profile picture for the longest time. Was it not?
Who
I don't
looks
know who we're
like that
talking
we
about.
know?
He played in a group called Soul Mechanic.
Who's that?
Billy?
He's being
I'm not being mean. It was his Facebook profile picture.
But you said
Was it not?
Who is it?
I don't remember.
Billiam.
I just don't. I don't remember Facebook days. I've been.
I know.
Facebook
I'm like
for
I'm
a
grasping
decade.
for Facebook profile picture, and it's nowhere. There's guitars.
There's no
named
guitarist
Willie.
that looks like
yeah,
that.
there's guitarists with red hair.
Unless he
yes.
plays guitar. Rocky Dennis. But yeah, some of those again, it's like without any kind of judgment.
Yeah.
It just feels like there's also some weird things about like the line of like extra chromosomes and shit. There's some like superhero borders that I think border like extra chromosomes. You know, there are some things documented that some people could do that were a little, beyond human capability that had some extra chromosomes. So
Down syndrome.
No, not necessarily. There's degrees, but I do think there's something to say about like gene differences like that, down to like their DNA being built a little different, or it got twisted
different.
up. He was born from humans. You see him with his parents, but it just feels like his DNA may have gone a different direction.
His DNA might have gone a different direction.
It doesn't sound offensive when you say it like that, and I don't think it's
his
necessarily.
DNA said we've decided to go another way.
Yeah, more aquatic.
Aquatic.
That's a bad way to say it.
Amphibious. But I mean, I understand it though. I think it's because like the kind of the flatter part of the front of his face, and then his eyes are farther apart.
And that's like seeing the uniqueness in this boy's face. Like, I'm not even saying it's like ugly or unfuckable at all.
You're not saying
I'm just saying like it has remnants of like maybe his DNA went more archaic or went in a different direction. Like, I don't know. Just a question I have for this man.
I feel bad for him because it was probably really heavy. Like when he's young, you can see that it because he's proportionate here.
Wait, is this him?
Yeah,
that's him.
But see, when he got older, that does seem very painful at that point. Which I hate that.
Because well,
at least he wasn't kicking it during like internet times.
Wait, was that right about elephantitis? Because it looks like the rest of his body is
I think
normal.
it might.
He has
I thought that's what
penis.
it was, but I forget. Just his penis and face are big.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Engorged.
he has something.
Okay. I don't like
you had craniodiaphyseal dysplasia.
There you go.
Sclerotic.
Bone disease.
Okay, so that's bone.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh man, I want to know
what
what the skull looks like then. Honestly,
if
we're being real about it,
he's dead. They might have ripped his face off.
Then just took it.
16.
Well, I mean, how long can he go?
I mean,
you would hope longer.
What did he die from?
His ailments.
Probably the thing. Probably from elephantitis sounds. Also
I like that
pretty offensive.
Dr. Toby has diagnosed him with elephantitis.
That's what from my childhood. I literally remember that being like the thing in the movie.
Yeah,
was that he had elephantitis.
He died of sudden arrhythmic death syndrome.
Sounds like a conspiracy. He knew something.
Okay, so you just
complications of AIDS. Oh, his half brother. I was like, damn, we're gonna throw AIDS on all this?
Oh no, they all have AIDS?
Come on, God. You can't give this face AIDS. How brutal can you be?
Toby going all Charles Xavier.
What?
It's like they've mutated. He is rolling around in a very
Yeah, I don't see elephantitis anywhere listed on here though.
He's not. He doesn't. No, that's not what he had.
life.
He had craniodiaphyseal dysplasia.
Did they not now click on that just to make sure that doesn't go to a page that says quote elephantitis.
What do you? It doesn't. There's no click. Okay.
Yeah. Also known as lionitis.
Lionitis. Yep.
Not elephant. Is lion? No,
Yeah.
it's the same. I think that's. It
No,
may be an
it's
old way to
different.
say it.
You are
It's
grasping
different.
it.
Lion and elephant.
Yeah.
And itis.
Yeah, that's your mistake.
Causes calcium to build up in the skull, disfiguring the
Okay.
facial features and reducing life
So
expectancy.
lionitis is elephantitis to the face, maybe.
Yeah.
You just can't.
Dude,
You just
what?
Look up elephantitis. And I don't know.
Just
They said it in the movie. Like, there's no way I just
I'm
have
starting
buried
to
that.
doubt if they did it now.
There's no way I just have. I
I'm
just
moving
made
in
that
for the
up.
kill. I don't even
I'm
know
pretty
if they
sure they
said that.
fucking said it.
Lymphatic phlearis is commonly known as
Okay.
elephantitis. No. Elephantiasis? Okay.
That's not what I remember it
And
being
then
called
throat-
either, but that's probably it.
Elephantitis.
Elephantiasis? Yeah, okay.
You know,
Tiasis.
I mean,
I
maybe
guess
that's
so.
what.
It's lymph vessel, so it can, can be in the face.
To swell and skin to become hard and thick like an elephant's.
Yeah.
So
It's a
so they
form
call
of
it
it, I think. It's
lionitis
just for the face.
because it gives you this, it gives you that look. It gives you like the head of a lion look.
That's sad. You can get it from mosquitoes. Doesn't that make you feel great?
That you can get elephantitis from being bitten by a mosquito. That makes me feel awesome.
So, maybe it was a form of it, the facial form of it, and then maybe our teachers told us that it was elephantitis.
Maybe, but it's
Dude,
not
what?
it's not even a facial form of it because
I
what he
remember
had
us talking
was
about. We watched it multiple times, and we had discussions.
maybe
about
because no children could say what this name is.
what the real one is.
Yeah, craniodiaphyseal
They could have
diaphyseal
told us
dysplasia,
lionitis.
lionitis. They
That would've
might
been easy.
have, and you were just like, "That's like elephantitis," and I already
I know
know that.
Okay,
word.
so
could've
elephantitis
been.
is like I've heard that word before too.
It's very similar.
I
I
thought
mean, the
so.
build up and hardening of skin, like that's exactly what's happening in his face.
See, I always thought it was like third world, and they had big hands and feet.
Oh, okay. See, I related to mask. That's funny.
Yeah, I thought
Oh, you wanna see
elephantitis
some
was
ma-
like
so-
big feet.
Oh, the elephant man.
Ah, there we are. That's what you've got.
Oh, so was the
So
elephant
this
man
is
have
the elephant
elephantitis,
man.
which is very similar to. It's the exact same thing.
It is
let's be
not
real.
the same thing at all.
My
is-
God, you
the
got it, Toby.
The
No.
growing and hardening of the face there is very.
Now I'm back. Ooh, they
it's
did
within
include
the
a
same
skull
area.
picture.
Absolutely. Like
That
there's
is
ooh,
fucking crazy.
That's a recreation, right? No, it says
It's a
it goes on
replica.
show. Okay.
So that's
Damn. So the other one's more about the skin. I know.
No, I'm
this one
100%.
also has bone.
Ooh, look at
Well,
his
no, the
hand.
other one had bone defects too. I really think they're very similar diseases.
This is
I
from
just
a
got 'em
mosquito
mixed
bite?
up. Or I think they're in the same. I think they are the same thing, just different parts of the body. Elephantitis affects the whole body. What's the difference? Bone disease, skin hardening, growth, but it's more than the face.
there's no skin hardening
In elephantitis?
No, in lionitis.
Yeah, that's what it said. It literally said growth and skin hardening. It's the same thing. It's just
I didn't.
It's in the same field for sure. Disfiguring facial features. Medical. Oh. Okay, where was it?
I think you saw that on the elephantiasis one.
Well, I said skin hardening before that, though.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
we saw
never
it on
mind.
some
We're on
maybe-
the CDD here.
Oh, it may have been on the thing we came from. Okay, yeah, maybe it was this page that said it.
Sure, the condition usually results in neurological disorders and deaths during childhood or teenage years. Is like mash.
Yeah, I'm trying to skim through it, but I'm sure it was just on some shit that popped up. But it was before we were looking up elephantitis.
It was before that?
Yeah, because that's what I kept commenting on the face hardening when we were like on this picture. This is bad that we're in this deep.
Elephantitis is painful.
There it is.
It's causing infection.
Swelling and thickening.
Well, it was, yeah, I think it was on them both, but it was specifically face hardening. But and it was on the other one. I don't. That's just what I think.
I don't care. Ultimately,
why would we? Why would we even go this?
No,
far
I don't. I
looking
don't
this
care
shit
if that's what it. If that's what it said.
Okay. What do you care about?
But I know that that's not. That hasn't. It came from the elephantitis.
You know that skin hardening isn't a part, or
because I literally am just pressing back to
and
the
it was
pages
on
we've
that
been
Wikipedia.
to.
I'm pretty sure,
but it wasn't.
I don't want to read the whole thing. But
so
wait, what was the point of this?
You're saying skin hardening, and I think Davey's saying nuh-uh, and I don't understand. That's all I've got.
Yeah.
This is extremely rare autosomal recessive bone
Calcium
disorder
buildup.
that causes calcium buildup in the skull, disfiguring the facial features and reducing life expectancy. There isn't a mention of skin hardening.
I mean, that calcium buildup in the skull is exactly skin hardening, and you can go and find it on one of the pages we've seen. So
okay,
let's get. Do you need to see it to believe me, or you just want to prove me wrong? Because I saw it and I think it's
not
on one of those.
Okay, so you get that it's not.
I think it's one of those. I'm not even saying 100%. But what is your point? Why are you doing this?
Because I don't. Okay.
I think it's just that you said something,
No.
and then he was like, "I don't see that being completely correct." What you said.
Okay.
And
just wanting to prove me wrong.
No.
Well, then let's go back.
It's not about
the
you.
buildup in the skull is. Well, what is it?
You might have just got
It's
your
just
wires
that's
crossed on
not.
something.
Yeah, because that's not what this says. It doesn't say anything because his skin
Are you
isn't
trying
hard.
to say correct things? Is that what you're saying? Trying to say correct information?
Right.
Well, then let's go back then.
Okay, so here's the Lionitis one.
Is it the elephantitis
I think it was before
that
then.
you're talking about with the thickening? Because I think that.
Well, I was talking about it before we went to elephantitis' page. I was talking about when I was looking at his thick forehead.
In diagnosing.
That we were just reading and looking at the picture. I mean, shit, I don't know.
Okay.
But that's what I'm asking. Is like, why do you need to see it?
Because you're saying that that's what it said.
I mean, a calcium buildup in the skull is skin hardening.
No, it's
bone.
That's not.
Well, no, it's not his bone though. All his is a lot of skin buildup. It's a lot of like.
It's bone.
It's not all bone under there. Let's look at his skull.
I don't know if we have it.
I would
think got to take a picture of that.
Yeah, let's look at the skull.
Or what's his name?
It is all bone.
Ooh, lion face. I love it. It's
Lion
very
face.
appropriate.
Oh, that one looks like it has horns.
Ooh,
or
the
something
cheeks
on it.
look fucking weird, sirs. That's triggering my trip. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
Fuck.
It is all bone.
I see why they call it that now.
Hmm.
Oh.
What was his name? What was the guy's name?
Rocky Dennis.
Rocky Dennis. 2 first names, it sounds like, too. I like a triple first name.
But see though, it becomes.
You don't think the skin got hard, too?
God, the teeth.
But so you think that I'm just trying to prove you wrong, but why is it so important to be right?
Why is it so important for me to be wrong?
It's
I can
not.
ask you all the
It's
questions.
not. Those just aren't. You can
keep
see
looking
now.
up shit, and you didn't just go, okay.
This
Because
is why we don't have dinners.
Because it wasn't correct information.
How do you know?
Because I'm
you're
looking at.
absolutely sure that those words were never listed
Yeah, because we were just looking at the things that we were looking at. Like, we went through the pages that we had looked at.
Not fully. I mean, I'm looking at it right now. There's still plenty we didn't read.
That's true.
But then how do you know that you saw it if we didn't read it?
No, I mean, we didn't reread. And we didn't... I could have been skimming as well.
Yeah.
How do I do...
Okay, so Hot Wax says, my one uncle has really dense bones and can't swim or go into a CT scan. It's not Leonidas, but man, biology is fascinating.
That's true.
But no, so, okay, so...
And welcome in here, Hot Wax. He just recently joined us.
So this is what a Leonidas skull looks like. So...
I love it. I love it. It's so appropriate. It's such a fucking weird thing. Sorry. I feel like a xenophobe. My bad. Strange, though. So queer. So it's literally the skull, because the face does not look lion-like to me.
Wishing it would look a little more lion-like.
I mean,
being honest.
You look at the skull, it's so... Oh, Lord have mercy what it does to a mouth. Can you imagine getting... Nope. Get your dick sucked by someone with Leonidas? That'd be wild. Just jam your member
just
right into that mouth.
Into
that nose.
See, this is why my mind thinks that, is because the elephantitis thing says hardening of limbs, and then that's what sparked the memory of face hardening. The phrase face hardening, because I saw that, and that was so shocking to me. And so that's why I'm trying to find it. I don't know where it was, because the elephantitis says hardening of skin.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's why I thought they were the same thing, is because of the phrasing.
Okay.
But I don't know what I read before that had that phrasing of face hardening.
We only looked at Rocky Dennis's Wikipedia and then the Wikipedia for that
Something
condition.
we were scrolling over had it, though. So it may have been just in one of the definitions along the way.
Okay.
I'm very curious.
But that's what triggered it, was the hardening of limbs. And I was like, oh, that's face hardening, which the last one said. That's why I thought they were the same. And I can't find the face hardening thing, but I'm also not looking at the same page as we were now.
Yeah. No, I think we can close the book on this one. You're
I don't want to be right. I don't want to lose my fucking mind.
Right.
I feel the same all the time when I lose shit. Like I feel like I'm going insane because I just read this shit, said it out loud, talked about his face hardening, and then we looked up the other one and it had a similar term, and now I feel crazy. Because like those events all happened to me just now, and then you're acting like they didn't happen. And so that's why it makes me feel crazy.
I'm not acting like they didn't happen.
But you're saying they didn't happen to you because I may have experienced a different thing. I saw something different, said something different.
Okay.
But like that's what I'm doing is like making sure I'm trying to find my sanity.
I hear you. We don't have to get hype about it.
Like just because I know I read it, I had a reference for it because my memory works like that to where if I remember a time remembering something, then I know it's real. Okay. Because then it's like a secondary memory. I know I've thought about it at least twice. And it can't be there for no reason. So it's like me scrambling to find like some pages we scrolled over that I read. It could have been just one of these fucking questions or like, that's why it's kind of hard to find. So I don't know what to search for.
I'm just shocked sometimes. I'm just shocked when I see you do stuff that I feel like I would do. And I'm shocked that I'm not doing it.
Okay.
That's just my 2 cents.
You're shocked that I'm doing things you would do, and you're glad you're not doing them.
I don't know.
Or shocked you're not.
Did I say I'm glad?
You said you're shocked you're not doing them?
I'm just shocked.
I didn't know if you said shocked twice there. See, I don't know.
I don't know.
Not paying full attention, but I just know I'm not insane.
I would do for sure is how I feel. Yeah.
I just know I'm not insane, and I've been losing shit. I've been losing my mind, and so when things come up like that, I'm like, oh, is that more evidence of me just making shit up and me like absolutely losing my mind? Because there's no way I just made up this term and then saw it as a reference later. That's 2 layers of just not real that I wouldn't have made it for no reason. I had no reason to make that up. You see what I'm saying? That's why I worry. That's why I was looking for a jacket. I was asking you guys whose jacket this was before we start. Turns out it was my jacket and I was wearing it.
No, that's not what happened.
And so that's scary to me. That fucking terrified me as well. But
yeah, I know. I just had to give up a jacket. So
yeah, okay. So I brought out a jacket and I was like,
you
is this you guys?
Houston.
And he put it on. He's like, it must be my jacket.
I
It fits
said
perfect.
thank you for giving it back, and you said hang on, you give it here, and then you walked off and never gave it back.
That's okay.
And now you're saying that you forgot yours. It's just
unbelievable.
I
That's
just had to
definitely
give
my
up.
jacket.
It's not my favorite jacket at all, so I mean it's okay.
Oh God. See, that's gonna fuck with me a little bit. I'm gonna like there's a part of me that believes you think that. Just, because I don't know.
That you've got this ill-gotten jacket.
Because I'm not sure where it's from. So of course I think there's a possibility you're just fucking with me.
No, it's not. That's not that.
That's
it
good.
fit my arms perfectly, Toby.
I know it did fit you really well. I know you want the jacket, but it's confusing to me. It's a mystery to me as of yet. Well, no, I think I saw.
No, yeah. I feel like I've seen you wear that jacket actually.
I may have worn it for a
probably once
podcast.
when
we went to Diddy's house?
Yes.
That's a Diddy's house jacket, dog.
You're trying to look good for Diddy.
Yeah, you have to look good for Daddy.
He
don't make you call him Daddy?
Once you turn from Diddy to
I had this. You remember when Toys R Us used to send VHSs if you shop there pretty often?
I never got that. I didn't have Toys R Us money, dog.
Sorry. Okay. Well, anyway,
your mom and dad had Toys R Us money.
Yeah, we got free VHSs to sort of hype us
She
up
gives
on
you
the
shit for hot sauce money over here.
How do you get the VHSs? Promotional?
Yeah, they were
ones or
promotional
something?
VHSs that showed like little
Just showed
snippets of this
toys?
new game, and they were saying, hitting the shelves, whatever, whenever, and it was Diddy Kong Racing.
Okay.
Weird connection.
Took
I
a long
remember
bit, but that's
the
what I was talking
Pizza
about.
Hut demo disc.
Oh
That's what I
yeah,
remember.
fucking Superman
Little promo disc.
on Tony Hawk's.
Yeah.
Tony Hawk?
Oh,
Yeah.
Spyro teasers. Fucking
Man, Tony
Ape
Hawk
Escape
was
teasers.
great. I think the second one was the one that just got dialed in.
What was the other one?
Remember when like Captain Crunch would give out video games? Like when that started getting like disc games, it just put them in everything now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
it got to a
Pizza
point
Hut,
to where it wasn't as cool because they'd be like putting their own games, like the brands game or whatever.
I'm
That shit kinda
Superman.
sucks. But when they gave you a little demo, it's okay.
I remember being so turned off by a Final Fantasy demo though at Pizza Hut.
Oh. Man, I never
It was
fucked
too
with Final
complex for me.
Fantasy. Especially with the demo, you can't
Dude,
get in deep at all.
Final
I know what
Fantasy
you
VIII
mean.
was dope.
Yeah, there was a turning
Gun
point.
blades.
Yeah.
Never played it.
You never seen the gun
Where
blades
you're
from
standing
Final
in the
Fantasy
water
VIII?
and shit.
I tried one of them.
It was super
I think it
epic.
was 7 or 8, but I couldn't do it. Couldn't get through it.
The gun blade, dog.
The weapon's cool, yeah.
So badass.
Some of those are fat blades too.
They are, yeah.
It's like a machete gun down there too. That's weird.
Man, we need to play some of the new Smash Brothers though.
Yeah?
We need a little tournament.
Look at that.
And have a Smash Brothers tournament.
Mm-hmm.
You can shoot somebody while you stab them.
Mm-hmm. You
That's
could stab
fancy.
them.
That's like a vampire.
While you're shooting them.
And then shoot them when you're in them. Point blank.
Once you're
even
inside.
further than point blank. You're in them already.
This is
No, speaking of
only
game- dude, I've
this is
been-
only $57. We have to do this.
And I
It's
don't
not
think we
a
have a
real
lot of time to
working
get.
gun.
We don't have a lot of time. What?
It's not a working gun, you think?
You know it's a real gun.
We don't know.
You can
That
tell.
doesn't
You can tell it's
fire.
real because there's holes there for bullets.
I don't see any holes there.
Yeah, dude. You put a gun. You put a bullet in the gun. It's a gun. It's gonna shoot.
Yeah, when someone says steampunk though, it means not real.
No.
It's not functional. Typically,
Sorry,
which is the
I
whole
don't know.
fucking point.
Maybe?
I would think steampunks would be like into functional machinery.
I think I was gonna say if we type in steampunk and functional, we will find some shit that works.
That's some high dollar shit.
Squall's gunblade. Oh, there's a real one.
Now people have made it, yeah.
Oh.
Go ahead and use the one on the bottom and
sizing, and then
there we go.
Making a real gun.
So you can see now where the weld was. It's essentially become one piece.
Sick.
So this dude makes all this like movie and gun,
Like
like
set up and then
movie
make it
and gun
look-
swords. You're not even gonna stick around and see the real gun sword?
Whoa.
Oh, it doesn't really shoot.
Assholes.
Boo.
It doesn't shoot it at the end?
No. He didn't make a real gun.
He makes swords.
Fucking poser.
He makes swords.
I don't care.
I know you wanted the gun.
I
but it
want the
was a
gun
sword.
part.
It's a pretty big butt. Gun blades are real, but they don't work. I mean, what's not real, you know?
Yeah. Terror is when you come home and notice everything you own had been taken away and replaced with an exact copy. Okay. I like that. The old Stephen King quote. Ugh.
Yeah. So, how often do you have Matrix thoughts? Like, we're in a Matrix.
Not often.
No. The last time I had a genuine, like, man, if this was a Matrix, good job, was when I noticed cigarette ashes had swirled into a spider web and got caught in the spider web. I was like, damn, if we were in the Matrix, that is a good detail.
Yeah, nice detail.
Yeah. That was...
I just think that we're inspired by nature. So if it is some sort of
We would make
Matrix... Well, no, I meant that if it's a natural thing.
Uh-huh.
If it is. Because like when you've been high enough, you can kind of see that everything's attached and working together. I think that's where we got the inspiration for everything, is like the actual natural order, which is we just kind of make this up. If we are in the Matrix, then we are also the thing running it.
Okay. I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, I don't have a rebuttal. It's a good thought. Matrix thoughts.
I was just saying that if it is a Matrix, then it's just we are inspired by the thing that's actually there, instead of it being something that was created by like a higher intelligence. Because if there is something running it, I think it's just us.
Based off of something?
Well,
You're
no,
saying
because I think
there's a
that
simulation?
because when you get high enough, you can kind of see how everything is like attached, or you can see the code in the Matrix or whatever. But that's just how reality is put together, at least the third dimension.
Maybe
So
that's what they're calling the Matrix. It's just the code for reality or something.
And then I think,
well,
that
not
if-
most people.
If it is a thing, then we're just the thing that's running it.
Our species, or
Yeah, instead of like us being like in a stasis or something, like our consciousness is actually experiencing this, but it's
like we're all willing.
Yeah. And well, we're
That's
just the
hopeful.
thing that's also running it. We're the thing that put it into play because it
Yeah.
wanted to play the game.
It wanted to play the game.
It's playing the game as every character.
Oh man, yeah, that's complex. Any games you see that you want to do? Any kind of adventure you want to go on?
Man, you know, I just wanna, I wanna ride the waves.
I want VR to get a little bit better.
Oh.
And then to try some like really immersive shit.
Okay.
Like I'd love to feel the bodysuits we've looked at and stuff like that. Like I'd like to see what that's like.
I put on someone's VR and went to a museum.
How was that?
You went to a museum.
Yeah,
is
you're
a
like
weird
walking
way to say
around like
that.
this museum.
Yeah.
Also did a skydiving one.
That's probably, I mean, the one that seems the scariest to me is the balance beam thing when you're like, they'll put the balance beam up and you're on the hotel one. Have you seen that one? That's like a one that comes with the PSVR or the Xbox One.
Okay.
It's like a plank that you walk out on, And so it's like an elevator that takes you up, and there's like scary shit, and it's a little plank you have to walk out on and look down on.
Okay.
And there's an actual balance beam you stand on when you're doing it.
That's cool.
So people on that one like jump into the TV, and that's one that they like freak the fuck out because you're actually balancing. So your body, your muscles, and everything is contracting to keep you upright. And then so once you start to fall, your body like reacts to it, and that's the problem. But once it's more real, and if you're on one of those running, like a treadmill kind of thing, I think you might be fine.
Oh, they do this really cool one now that they put in the Ready Player One movies where it's like
beads.
It moves from side to side, but there are also these other little bands on it that go the other way, that move on the other axis. So it allows you to go at different directions, and it catches up with you. So it's like it allows you to actually walk and have feedback. Instead of those ones that are just like a little bowl that you slip and slide in.
Well, I saw Disney put out one last year. I think it was like beads, but that one seemed weird because you would walk and it would be fine, and it catches up and you can't walk out of the area.
Yeah.
Like it'll speed up if you're running to make sure you don't fall off. The only weird thing is like when you stopped, it seemed like it moved you a little half inch or an inch.
Yeah.
Like there was a little like lag when you stopped moving.
So this is the one.
So it's just slippery on the sides when you run
No, it's not slippery at all.
Why? But he's slipping right there.
No, he's not.
He's running kind of the same. Right? It still feels like you're running when you're going.
Yeah, so you see these little black lines? Those are their own little belts going the other direction.
Oh, shit. They're moving?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
The little black lines move, and
cool.
then this one
Okay.
this one moves as a unit this way, and all these little black ones move this way. So then he's able to go in different directions, and they change their direction based on him.
See, that one seems pretty sturdy. It's like Dave Grohl a little bit.
He's their main spokesperson.
Try to type Disney at the end of that. See if you see that one. That one didn't seem as like. This one seems very active. Yeah, it's like that. That little pad.
I can walk on this
he's terrifying.
omnidirectional floor in any direction I want.
This is what they're trying to put
It
in
will
there.
automatically do whatever
parts.
it needs to have me stay on the floor.
But you see?
Yeah,
And what's
it
amazing
moved him a
about
little
this
bit.
is multiple people can be on it and all walking independently. They can walk in virtual reality and so many other things.
So where are you hoping this tech ends up?
You know, imagine a number of people.
Thank you for asking the question I told you to ask
That
me.
one probably will be copyrighted. I'm glad you clicked it.
People being in a room, being able to be somewhere else collaboratively and moving around, doing sightseeing.
Those are the only ones that exist in the world. It's just this little spot.
Yeah,
That's cool.
I still think it feels a little like you're gonna lose your balance at the end. 'Cause it rolls a little too long.
It's like on marbles.
It's
You
not
know, someone
instant,
threw marbles
yeah.
down, and you're just going for a little slippy
Is
slide.
that explains why they're walking the way they are. They're,
they're very
being
cautious.
careful.
Yeah.
Where that other guy, he was going
He was
for
trying,
a run.
but then when he stopped, he
No, I'm
slid
talking about
over.
the guy in the other one.
Oh yeah, that one was more grippy. Had a little bit better traction on that.
Strider VR.
Is that where it came from?
Oh, this is a different one that's similar.
Disney bought this and made it good. Oh, see it? I don't like that it keeps rolling. Yeah. I don't like that they're rollers that spin independently.
So, are those things rolling under your feet?
Yeah, so they're
that
rolling
sounds
under your
terrible.
feet, and then this can move you in the other directions, which is cool. I like the circular, like
But it has to
omnidirectional sense
stop
of
you
it.
instantly.
But see,
That's
you have
gotta
a
feel like you're
treadmill
just falling.
under it. You have a treadmill under it, moving the balls with you, right? So
Yeah.
this
That
has
other
to be
one was
moving
higher
back
level
and
tech.
forth. Yeah, but these allow you to go on whatever axes, right? These allow you to go in whatever direction you want to go because
But
they're
the treadmill
balls.
always moves this way, though?
No, it'll move. It probably goes
It
back
can't-
and forth based
Yeah.
on which way you're moving.
Yeah,
see, it's changing direction.
That's why it takes a second, too.
And you notice how
Loud
he's
as fuck.
he's just going one direction too.
Yeah.
I can really walk straight on this thing.
Yeah, you're gonna fall if you try to turn.
But the idea of the Disney one, they can definitely make that work.
Might have just changed
Those
VR.
are fun.
The bowls.
Where they keep you locked in.
What I thought walking in Skyrim would be like.
It's sick. It's kind of cool. You get to run, but
What I thought.
yeah, I mean, you don't look cool doing it yet. That's something they have to work on, you know,
Yeah,
because if you get
like
walked in on and you're doing this, it's gonna say it's not gonna look great.
Man, you know that's not what they're gonna be doing when you walk in on them.
Yeah, you're watching porn on that. I don't care if you're running or not. You're running to porn. No, but
man,
there's no way to look cool yet. You need to have a suit on that little Disney mat, and I think you could look cool. You could look futuristic.
Reminded me of this movie I watched when I was way too young called Cybersex.
Okay. Is that on Skinamax?
Yes.
I feel like I watched that too.
Thank you. Oh yeah.
Was it sexy?
I don't know. I remember someone named Dante got whipped in the dick, I think.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool by itself. Just
so this is that same kind of design. I think this might be that company.
I like that little thing though.
That's
Is that just in case things go terrible?
Yeah. He's harnessed in.
So you don't run off or fall off, right?
I mean,
you gotta stay up.
And this isn't even hooked up to VR. This is just an omnidirectional treadmill.
And he's running.
Now,
fuck
we
off.
introduce the VR. Immersive.
Some heavy goggles.
Oh hell!
Now see, this is dope. This one's good. This one looks like it's doing the thing.
Yeah.
This was 2 years ago. This one looks pretty solid.
I guess the hardest thing has got to be that lag from running to stopping. Because for it to flow when your feet aren't touching it, there has to be a little lag. You know what I mean? That moment to where you lift up and you're not
It's got to
fully touching.
anticipate. It's got to anticipate you stopping.
Yeah. See, it's got to stop while you're not touching. In like midair, it's got to slow down somehow to catch your foot. And I don't know. That's not how the ground works.
What did you say?
It said VR shoe.
This one?
Yeah. It looks
This is
bad.
my do-it-yourself VR shoes and support rig setup. I also have a freestanding support rig. So I've been using these VR shoes since I think last October, and they've worked great.
You guys have to see this opening. He's a comedic genius.
This is my do-it-yourself VR shoes and support rig setup. I also have a freestanding support rig. So I've been using these VR shoes since I think last October, and they've worked great, but there is room for improvement. I've been working on a new VR shoe design. Here's what it looks like.
Okay.
There is still a bunch of 3D printed parts,
Not direct
but its structure is mostly aluminum flats. No welding is required. Really an overshoe. You wear regular shoes with them. With the new design,
Be
no
hard to
regular shoes
pivot.
worn. You just wear your sock.
Turn directions.
This makes this design smaller than the design weighed a total of 1 wear with them. Or once I add all, I think it's going to weigh a lot less. Working on. Tracking will use an IMU and this wheel with an encoder. Since someone is going to mention it, yes, an optical flow sensor would also work. I added this curve at the front of the new VR shoe. It was easy to do with my hacksaw and vise. This makes it times now, 1 hour each.
That's
and my
sick.
feet and ankles have really natural. It's not a 1-to-1 with actual walking. I don't expect the sensation to be 1-to-1 for any passive VR locomotion device.
VR locomotion device.
Again, someone walks in on you. Are you fuckable at that point?
Yeah, dude.
Someone gonna fuck you after this is what I wonder, and someone will.
I'm gonna fuck him.
Go ahead. Walking back,
No,
backing up. a
oh
little bit.
no, they're coming for you.
You got to back up.
I'm
quick and
coming
not-
for
can
you.
Run back.
Quiet here now.
Hey,
Most of the
Teddy.
noise now is
Oh, it
coming from
stinks
the
in here.
squeaking
down.
support rig, which I have some ideas on how to eliminate. I just haven't had time to implement those ideas yet. I think most of the noise reduction comes from the new rubber mat that I'm using. This mat is
Oh,
kept
it's
in
so
place
cool.
by tape. I ended up trying several kinds of tape, and this is the one that worked the best. And I can remove the
Nice.
tape easily. I
Very
realize that taping a
informative.
mat to the floor isn't something that everybody will want to do. It works for me, and I'm sure that you can think of a few alternatives. I
When
will
you
be
spend as
incorporating
much time
this
in
mat
VR as I
into
do.
a new freestanding support rig that I'll be building a motor or two into one to use.
A motor
My
or
next
two.
task is to add feet tracking.
I want to be running with the gazelles.
Yeah, I think a motor's not the move because then again, you're going to get extra power and things like that from your steps, and it's not going to feel natural. You know? I'd like to get to that one-to-one to where it feels like walking and then work backwards. As far as like making you feel like you're flying and floating and things like that.
Yeah, I don't think that
cool.
any of them can make you feel like you're flying or floating.
Yeah, I want like a 1 to 5.
Huh?
Or 5 to 1.
You want 5 to 1?
Yeah, you mentioned flying. I was like, I mean, can you imagine you just like
feel like you're flying?
Or fucking like the Flash?
Yeah, just
that would be nice.
What would that feel? It just feel like a bunch of G's and then you stop, right? So you have to apply some.
Yeah, but
some
you can't stop too fast or your skin will just keep going.
Yeah, you get a little nosebleed, might puke.
You will puke.
You will definitely puke.
Definitely. That's what G's do to the body, baby.
We love you guys. Thank you for watching the 262nd episode.
Yeah, what do you think?
Diddy did that shit is what I think.
Yeah, definitely did that shit.
He did do it.
Don't feel, I don't even have to ask you to stop listening to Diddy's music. Like,
when was the last time you listened to Diddy's music?
Shake the Tail Feather, probably.
Why are you sticking to that?
Hey, that's a great song.
That's my best Diddy related song.
Okay.
Besides Come With Me Now. Oh God. Jimmy Page is a monster.
They're all monsters.
Say hi to your local monster. Support your local monsters.
Never meet your heroes
in
because
jail.
they'll fuck your butt when you don't want them to.
Marie Callender was a real